My mic was off since. Hey, wait. I'm telling you something. Yo, King Solo, what's good, bro? JBs, welcome to the stream, bro. Welcome. Shout out to you guys joining us. King Solo Beats, what's up, man? Yo, welcome to the stream. We're gonna be answering all your questions today. Feel free to drop those questions early, and you're gonna get response early also. So I got with me OY Productions and Jeb Josh. They're here with me. You'll be seeing them in a minute. So stay tuned. Feel free, even if you don't have questions, stay with us. Learn today. You could learn from someone's question. You could learn from someone's problem. So yo, what's up, Raphael? Welcome to the stream, bro. Shout out to you, bro. How's your day, bro? How you doing? Raphael J, what's good, bro? How you doing? Yo, King Solo, how's your day now? Feel free to rep where you're watching from. Radium Boy, what's good, my brother? How you doing? I have great men in the chats. So OI Productions will be with us soon. Jeb Josh will be with us soon. You'll be seeing their faces in the next 50 seconds, I guess. So yeah. It's already time though. It's 8 p.m. already. So yeah. They're just gathering questions and all. It was good, Raphael. Yeah, my day has been pretty stressful, Raphael. It's pretty stressful. But we're good. We're good with the homies now. So Let's go, people. We are live.
So that we can meet up with everybody and because some gisting go still day
Abina,
in
shout
between.
out to everybody in
You
OY's chat and Jeb Just chat. Good to have you guys with us. Feel free to drop your
Shout out to
questions.
everybody. Yes, yes, yeah. I see you, Red Sea Beats. I see you. I want to say I feel you.
Ardi Abara, welcome to the stream, bro. Thank you for joining us.
Shady boy. You understand? Everybody where they mark register, I see you now. So let's go, let's go. So get your questions in as we are treating the ones that have already put down their questions. You understand? Shout out to FJ Beat. FJ Beat is the first person on the stream, and he has already put down his question. You understand? So let's go for FJ Beat first. So number one, he has 3 questions. FJ Beat. He said, "Oh, why, boss? Please, what website builder do you use to sell your beat at the moment? Because I'm having problems with catering for clients abroad and Nigeria because of the currency and card limit wahala. Should I, Vesh, what do you think? Should we treat the questions one after the other, or I should say the 3 questions at once?"
Okay, like he has 3 questions in one.
Yeah, there are three questions here.
Is it in one or he asked 3 different
No.
questions?
Number 1, bullet point. Number 2, bullet point.
I think you should just give us all the questions, then we'll answer quickly.
Okay. Number 2 question is, what is the best recording bundle in terms of value for money for low to mid-range budget? And his number 3 question is, what is the major difference between Afro piano and Amapiano? Thanks and God bless. Shout out to FJ Beat. That's from FJ Beat.
Okay, so who's answering first?
Should I go? Okay, since he directed the first question to me, oh, why, boss? So what website builder do I use? I use WordPress for my own website, and I'm on Airbeat and I'm on BeatStars. So I'm on all those places. You understand? So I use those. You might not be able to afford 3 at the same time. You understand? WordPress might cost you more money because of the hosting and all those stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I just advise you should just go on BeatStars. I know if you don't know about how to do the PayPal stuff, VegBit is a professional in that area. You understand how to open PayPal in Nigeria, or from a PayPal that works. You understand, to receive money, and to send money in Nigeria, to open it. You understand, there's a way to do that, so you don't have any currency wahala. Most of your clients or your customers can buy your beat using PayPal. You understand, and yes, I use what yeah. So basically, that's the number 1 question. I hope I have answered it well. So Vesh, so number 2 is, what's the best recording bundle in
Bundle.
terms of value?
In terms
And
of value,
maybe number 3 will go to Jeb Josh.
or
Let's go.
I would love if Jeff Josh can take this best recording bundle
Wow.
because I think he has
Best
more.
recording bundle in terms of what? Is it in terms of
In terms of
plugins?
value for money, like somebody that small money but big engine, or
You mean
small
like
body big.
you mean like equipment, or do you mean like plugins?
Yeah, recording bundle. Recording bundle is consist of the headphones, the sound card, and the microphone. Basically,
Okay.
that's what. Yeah.
I mean, it depends on your budget to start with.
He said that for from low to mid range,
Okay, from low
So
to
I'm
mid range.
guessing
Okay.
maybe something
Also,
under
yes,
$1,000 or $500 there. I don't know.
also just some equipment though. Everybody, I'm sure everybody has BM800 mic. That was like the mic most everybody started with. It's a very low budget mic, but that mic does a lot of wonders if you know how to use it. BM800 is a very cheap mic. I think when I was in Nigeria, I bought that mic for like 12,000 naira. Now I
Yeah,
might sell for like 12,000, 8,000 naira. It's a very cheap mic. It's very low budget, but it works. All you just need to know how to CQ the mic. Then
that
with
that mic is
sound
around that
cards,
mic is around like 30K now, if I'm not mistaken.
is it on 30K? Ah,
Don't change.
If I'm not
oh wow.
if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure, but
So
I think it's not
I'm,
expensive.
that means I'm the wrong person to ask because I don't know the prices of stuff. But
Maybe in dollars. You can say in dollars. We will still like
in terms of
presently now.
dollars, it's probably like $40 or $25. You can get that mic, I'm guessing. But if you want to step up from that BM800, you can get AKG P120. Almost everybody has that mic. Mastercraft is in that mic. Killer Tunes, Shames on the beats. All those guys, they use that same mic. AKG P120. It's a very popular. I think I have one right here. Let me show you. This is what the mic looks like. AKG P120. Very, very cheap mic, but very, very high quality too. Very cheap, very high quality. You can use this mic. Some people like using ATM or the technical mic, but I prefer this AKG P120. Then for audio interface, you can go with this the cheapest one as M Audio. I know M Audio has very cheap audio interfaces. I cannot tell you the names or the brands, but you can start off with M Audio or Behringer.
I would say for Berenga too, they have entry levels.
They have entry level
mic
audio
and
interfaces
audio
that you can
interface.
use.
Yes,
Those ones are very, very good.
headphones.
The quality of those ones compared to Scarlett or compared to is, I mean, it's not so much out of the world difference. If you listen to, you cannot tell which audio interface they used. That's the thing. If you know how to use it, all you just need to know is, oh, it's working, it sounds good. I can mix on my stuff. Then headphones. A lot of people always ask for headphones. Headphones. One I can recommend for you that is very cheap and budget friendly is yoga headphones. I don't know how much they sell yoga headphones. Those yoga headphones, you can compare them with this ATH M50X that people use. That's what I'm wearing right now. I wanted to get those ones over here, but I couldn't find them anywhere over here. But in Nigeria, I'm sure most everybody has seen yoga headphones. The CD200. I've seen Rex using it. I've seen Iga Boy. I don't know if you guys know Iga Boy. I've seen Iga Boy use that headphones. I used those headphones once in the studio. Very, very good headphones. Then for the studio monitors, you can start off with M Audio studio monitors. I think is AV40 or AV32. Any of those two, you can start off, and depending on your room space too. If your room is very small, perfect monitors for you. The only problem is you might not have enough base as you want it to be. Then you can want to upgrade your studio monitors. But for low budgets, that's the best equipment I would recommend for you, for anybody starting out. But then again, too, if you want to go mid range, I would advise you, if you can save your money, you don't need to be in a hurry to buy equipment. If you can save your money and buy good gear that will last you years to come.
Yeah, that's true.
Because me, before I bought my studio monitors, you don't believe I waited for like 5 or 6 years into my music production before I bought studio monitors.
Wow, that's long
I was
time.
always using speakers and my headphones. So I waited to buy HS8 for a very long time. Trust me, I couldn't wait.
But you're going crazy on gadgets, bro. Yeah. Josh, you didn't match your gadget because this.
I mean,
your house is like alternative to Guitar Center or music.
I'm telling you.
Guitar Center is very close to my house. Funny enough.
Wow.
I mean,
no wonder
they have got you on lock.
The thing is, over here is easy because you have the credit system here. Most people think we have gear. We have don't let us fool you.
That's true.
Some equipment I have, I'm going to pay for them for 2 years coming. You don't know how many years. You don't know I'm going to pay for it.
Nigeria don't have that one.
They don't get anything like that for you.
Gosh.
Don't see everything I have as this guy is a big boy. Forget that one.
Last, you still big boy. Last.
Bro, you still. I'm telling you, still be big boy. Whether you are paying it, you still be big boy.
But you know what I'm saying? Like the flexibility is there. While I'm trying to pay for it, if I have sessions, I make money and I pay for those gear. Any money I get is going to my gear. There was even one artist that came to me. I was like, "Yo, what gear do you want?" I said, "Don't worry, just pay my money. I'll buy my gear myself, so that you don't come tomorrow and tell me I bought your this thing. I'm carrying to my house."
I'm telling you, and that's true. A lot of artists have done that. What do you say? No. Even some artists have offered me belts, Louis Vuitton. I say no. You just pay me for my own this thing.
No,
you understand? Those artists are red flags artists. I'm telling you.
For you.
In the long run, not be one time, not be 2 times, not be 3 times. And I'm always being, if you come to my studio, buy me too many food things, I say, bro, make it not affect my own
paycheck.
Because I've worked with some of these guys that, after I say, bro, I don't really want drink, but they'll buy drink. Everybody go drink this. Oh yeah, we don't finish session. No, you understand? How far now, bro? We go, they work out, they go, say, they see I'm off. I go transfer. And since we did transfer, I'll come, they chase. And you have used money to drink to this, bro. So,
that's what they look at, like, yeah, you enjoyed, so I don't need to pay you money. So,
of course, now all of us,
make sure you make it clear to your artist. Don't buy me anything, just pay my money and I'll
pay your money so you can get the gears.
Tomorrow, no. Tomorrow they can change up on you.
I'm telling you. They'll not even, they'll not even tell it to your face. Now, Insta something. You
Instagram, you see yourself on Insta blog. Police stole my
after all I've done for him, he did not send me my tracks or my stems or my file. I'm the one that bought him that something.
Sad.
Hey, Vesh now. Oh yeah, so you
Okay,
answer the
so
third
all
question.
right, so you're
What's the
asking
major difference between
between
Afro
Afro
piano
piano
and
and
Amapiano?
Amapiano. I think the simple difference, Afro piano is a bit harsh. Amapiano, main Amapiano is soft. You understand? Like I was saying the other last week, Amapiano speaks to the soul. Afro piano, you can hear Niger elements, you can hear Afrobeats. You know, it's the combination between Afrobeat and Amapiano. So you hear more of Afrobeat snare patterns. The texture of the kick would change. It won't be soft. It will be hard. You hear the instruments used also. You understand. You hear more of our guitar. You understand our harsh percussions and all. So that is like the major difference between Amapiano and Afro piano. It's similar in terms of movement, tempo, rhythm, kind of. Yeah, but the sounds used really makes the difference. I think that's just the difference. Straight to the point.
Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Nice,
Yeah.
So
nice, nice.
you get FJ beat. Three of us has
Yeah.
answered
Please
your own
excuse
questions.
me for 2 minutes. I'll join you guys back. I'll cut off video feed for a moment.
No
Okay,
problem.
All right.
okay.
Yeah.
So there is another question. You understand? It said, "How do I sell?" This is coming from Damola. He said, "How do I sell my beat without using a beat store? And please, how do we market a beat tape?" Jeb Josh, you have an idea on that?
Okay. First the beat store thing, right? There are a lot of beats you can still sell your beats without using a beat store. But at least you need to have like a platform that you're uploading your beats to. Even if you don't have a beat store, you need to have a platform. I know a couple of guys that they don't have beat stores. All they do is upload to YouTube or Instagram. Then they start going to artist DMs and sending them DMs and say, "Hey, do you want to buy a beat?" Or some just upload to YouTube and wait for anybody to reach out to them. I know this. I don't want to mention their names, but I know a couple of producers
The-
that just upload to YouTube
True
and
that.
and they,
True.
and they put their link or their email. If you want to buy these beats, contact me on Instagram or contact me through emails, and they're getting sales from that. If
Yeah,
somebody really wants to buy your beats, they'll reach out to you
they'll reach out to you.
and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, I want to buy these beats." But if nobody wants to buy your beats, they'll steal it off the bat. But if they really want to buy your beats, they'll always reach out to you. So it's always good to use a platform like YouTube or Instagram. Upload your beats to YouTube. Tell them if you want to buy my beats, reach my email, put all your details there. Be sure you're
Yeah.
active. Not the one that they'll
Yeah.
send you DM now and you'll use
Mm,
200 days to reply
To
them.
reply. Yeah.
Make sure you're active on those platforms you're putting online. If anybody wants to buy your beats, you're going to be fast to sell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can have like bit. I don't know if you guys do bitcoins. If you can do PayPal, I'm sure you guys can work with bitcoins, or you can
True.
work with World Remit or Western Union.
Wow,
Mm-hmm.
that's true. That's
It's
true.
always a way to
Mm,
send money from outside the country to your country if they
yeah.
really want to
Mm-hmm.
buy your bits. But the thing is, it might be stressful for the person that is sending money to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So some people don't like that stress of, "Oh, I want to buy a bit," and you tell them, "Please send me World Remit or please send me Western Union." They
Yeah.
want to be able to do it from the house with PayPal.
Instantly
Sharp,
download and
sharp.
stuff like
Just
that.
yeah.
I know some people that they know they have friends that maybe have PayPal. They'll say, "Hey, can I use your PayPal? Send somebody else to buy my beats." They might give them the person's PayPal and they would help them out. Do it to somebody you trust. Don't do it to somebody that you don't trust because if you do it
Mm-hmm.
to somebody that you don't trust and they take your money, there's nothing you can do about it.
Of
It needs to
course.
be with somebody you trust 100%. Maybe like if you have like an uncle abroad or your family member abroad that you can really trust and say, "Hey, don't worry, it's not
Help
a
me and
scam.
collect this money.
I'm
Yeah.
just selling my beats. I'm not doing any scam. I'm just selling beats." If they can help you out, they will help you out. And when they have their convenience, they'll send you World Remits, or they'll send you Western Union, or they'll find a way to send the money to you. There's always a way.
Mm-hmm.
Just find a family member that has PayPal or something easier, or Cash
Find
App or whatever
someone you can
country.
trust.
Yes, somebody you can trust. That's the key
Not
word.
anyhow person.
Yes,
It's
very very
crazy.
important.
In addition to the payment solutions, I feel like I've tried Paystack and I'm now using Flutter Wave right now. So I think if you just have the necessary, I don't know, maybe they will ask for the CAC registration. If you can register your producer, whatever, with CAC in Nigeria, I'm talking now. You understand? So you can register on their platform and you can make payment links, payment page. It's
Mm-hmm.
similar to something that Stripe does as well.
Yes.
You understand? You know that you used to sell your beats. Maybe you might make 3 different types of payment links. You understand?
Exactly.
You might do this one is basic, this one is premium,
Good.
this one is you
Good.
understand?
Good. Yeah.
Just have them down. So all you have to do to send them that payment link, just know that if they are paying you $30, because it's a international transaction, the fees might be high for Flutterwave to transfer to the
Their
percentage of the
fees and
cut in
all,
shall go
yeah,
day long.
yeah,
You understand? But you get your money. Like that one is more is direct as well.
yeah,
And I think Paystack as well have that. But I'm working with Flutterwave now, so I can see that. And the advantage there is too is that you can easily do payment links for other African countries.
different,
Because I've had
yeah,
people call me from Ghana, from Uganda, from Tanzania that they don't have this kind of, you understand? So that's another avenue. And Jeb Josh mentioned Bitcoin. My website has Bitcoin. Sorry, you can pay with Coinbase, but that Bitcoin I don't really used to emphasize on it. But Jeff just said it now. So guys, Bitcoin, XRP, what's it called, Ethereum, and all of that. If you just
yeah,
have Binance, you can open Binance from
yeah, huh?
Nigeria now,
Yeah,
so they
Binance
can
is in
just easily
Nigeria.
send that to you. And I have Binance as well, so you can get paid like that. You understand?
Yeah,
And I heard something, Jebo, I be Vesh, where Abe, I say Abe,
Abe
of
Sunbash,
of of of
BeatStars,
BeatStars.
yeah,
Yeah, he said that he's working out something for Nigerian,
with
creators. Like
is it Paystack or Flutter? What are they working with? I can't remember. Is it
I
Flutterwave
did
or
not read
Paystack?
the. I'll be
Um,
I'll be I'll be suspecting Flutterwave,
I think it was Florida with my soul too.
is it Flutterwave is working
because
with?
I'll
I
be
think it's
if they
I think
if
it's
they if
Flutterwave. Yeah, I think it's Flutterwave they are working with. Yes, it's Flutterwave they are working
I
with.
need to read upon
Yeah.
read on it rather.
So
So if
what
they
happened?
are able to,
What happened with Flutterwave?
uh-huh,
Flutterwave they were onto something. They partnered with PayPal last two
yes,
years. Yeah. So they had one nice process that anybody could pay with PayPal and to come to your bank account directly. You didn't even need to have a PayPal account. All you needed to do was to create a link that would accept PayPal payments.
that is
So
so sweet.
it worked for a while. Like
Direct.
it really helped me. And
Hey,
once they paid
wow.
into my PayPal, I don't have a problem. And the exchange rate was
You'll
amazing.
go straight to your
As
Nigeria
at
account.
when dollar was still 300 and something naira, with Flutterwave it was almost 500 naira. You understand?
Their rate is very good.
The
Wow.
rate was nice. So I don't know what happened. They were studying the platform seized. I messaged them. They said they were working on it. Blah
No,
blah blah.
it's
I
with the
just
government. It's the financial whatever. It's the CBN
yes.
now. They are just on their neck. And you know that
Indirectly, our
with the
country not like
NSAS,
better
sometimes
thing.
they raised money through them with NSAS. So they are just trying to cripple a lot of things.
Our country
So
not like
I'm
better thing.
suspecting,
So
and the suspect say government and they on top of them. You
yeah.
understand? I just read in the news again, like the CEO of the company again, like today or yesterday,
Can you
that
imagine?
they're in there's something going on between them and the government, that they're like they sanction or something. I don't know. You understand? So, but
Yeah.
I believe they go overcome, because they're
Yes,
like a
sir.
shining light for
Yes,
we
sir.
producers trying to, or if not even producers, entrepreneurs that are trying to, just put our business all over the world.
Yeah. I have a question.
Please,
Yeah,
that's
Joe.
the question from my side, though.
Yeah, I have one question.
Jeb, question, Vesh. Okay, Vesh. Okay.
Vesh, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So Raphael J is asking, how do you deal with BitBlock to get creativity going again? By Raphael J.
How do you deal with BitBlock to get creative juices?
Again. OY Productions. This question is for you.
One thing I will say is take a break. I don't know, like just take a break.
That's a cheat code.
Take a break.
Take your
And
break.
listen to music. While you're taking your break, listen to music that you like, that you actually like. Maybe
Exactly.
listen to Rema's album. Listen to
Exactly.
CK's album. Listen to music that is actually good.
Yeah.
And study the elements. While you're taking a break, then come back again. That's the first one. Second one, use loops. You guys, I won't lie to you. Use loops. Me, Vesh, and Institutes and Micah did the challenge. All of them made their beats. I will not lie to you guys. 98% of everything I did was just loops.
Who cares?
I used loops on everything.
Who
And
cares?
all of them were like, what this Jeff brought gun fight to a sword fight. And I'm like, I made my beat like
you brought gun to a maybe fist fight.
I made my beat in like less than an hour. I finished my beat in less than an hour. I used loops on everything. Everything I was doing on that beat were loops. You guys, the video is coming, so you guys are gonna see in the breakdown. But use loops. You guys don't be scared of using loops. Loops. Even this song, Rasta Bloody Samaritan.
Yeah.
This guy used loops from beginning to the end of the song. He said he finished the song, then Daddy was like, no, the song is not ready yet. He went on Splice again, found loops, put loops again on the song, and the song was a banger.
Of course.
Don't be scared of using loops. Loops
That's
always
the
work.
thing I used to tell people, guys. Your favorite and your top best producers, they use loop. I even watch old Timbaland videos, yeah. Baba go cut loop from one beat, put them is in order to maybe you go stretch them or reduce them, pitch it up or pitch it down, add drums, the song
That's
banger.
it. That's it.
And it's not only him. I'm telling a lot of I
lot of
was watching
producers.
something about how they are sampling old songs, even from another country, not even US or whatever, from other countries, part of the world. They are
Very
sampling
true.
it. So what are they using there? They'll use elements of those ones. They'll put it, just add their own stuff and create
Zion.
from
I know
nothing new
Zion.
again.
If
We
I
are
catch you,
just
Zion.
we are vibing from, we are getting vibes from each other. You can easily
Mhm.
just get your creative juices
Yeah.
from someone else.
Yeah.
If I hear a loop now, that will I can where I'm not thinking to a
To
producer has
strike off
already
something.
talked
I'm
to,
telling
so
you.
it could just give me a spark in my brain, like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, this one too, deal. You understand? You can, and from there you can even now learn and build up from there, like like what I used to tell people, because I used to give out sample pack and sell sample pack. I said that where I stop, you take it from there. You understand? Learn from what I've done. You understand? Sometimes so that you not be lazy as well. So if you have that loop, you cannot compare yourself with somebody like Version Jeff. These guys, they can drag and drop, they can create from scratch. You understand? But if you are coming up, you are trying, you understand? I'll advise you to, when you get those things, you can chop it up, you understand? Like
Exactly.
turn it upside down,
Get
do things.
creative. Don't
You get?
just drag and drop loops. I mean,
Loops
right
are so amazing.
right
They are so
from
amazing.
right from day one, we've been sampling right from day one. So I don't know what is the problem in sampling.
Where do you get your kick from?
The kick you are using, you are sampling the kick. If
Of
you just
course.
say no one sampler, go record your own kick. No verse. All right. So I mean,
But then again, some people don't like using loops too.
yeah,
I understand.
yeah.
If you
Like,
don't like using loops,
funny
try
enough,
making beats.
I'm one of
That
them.
one will also help you too.
I'm not say I'm anti-loop, but I feel better when I play my stuffs. It makes me feel better. It doesn't mean it's the right thing or it's the wrong thing. It only just makes me feel good. I mean, I'm a sample maker, so you guys won't believe I hardly use any of the things I make. Like, if I make 100 stuffs, I might not use up to 2 of them. I don't know. I just feel like I feel like I just feel like this thing sounds old to me. I don't know how to explain
I
it.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand. It's just like a drug dealer that does not take drugs, something like that. Or something like, I've been with an artist. You understand? They don't really like to listen. Like, if you have done it, on to the next one. You understand? So as to be more creative.
More creative, right?
You don't stay there. You get.
Yeah.
My father-in-law is a Nollywood person. He doesn't watch movies.
Are you
He
for
acts
real?
movies almost every day.
Wow.
He doesn't watch movie.
You guys don't believe
I said that
I hardly listen. It's just of recent I started listening to music. Like,
Person they do.
I don't
He said
listen
he
to
has not
music
really
too.
sit down saying go sit down. They watch movie. I'm person
Wow.
that is acting movies,
Wow.
being on
yes.
set almost
Wow.
every time. You understand?
Wow. Wow.
So I understand where Vesh is coming. I too have some of those things. If I don't create them, I don't create them. You understand? I've learned whatever I did not do wrong. Let me build up new things. It's not like I will not start. Because for me to create new things, I have to leave the old one so I can create new things. So I understand you, Vesh.
And one thing too,
I'm just
as a
adding
music
to you.
producer, sometimes you don't even like what you create. Funny enough, me personally, a lot of people always send me DMs every single day. I like your stew kit. Me that made the stew kit, I don't even use it that much. I know, I feel what you're saying.
So,
like, this guy hits me up 2 days ago, Skimsy. He said there's a loop I made in the stew kits that he loves so much. I heard the loop. I'm like, this loop, I don't even know what I was doing with this loop. I sent him the stems, like, just take the stems, but that's how it is as a music producer. Some people just pick inspiration from you. The same way you're picking inspiration from somebody else, somebody's gonna pick from you too. So have that mindset.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
That was what.
I tell you,
that's why I
Vesh.
make a sample. I don't like thinking twice. The sample I said to Jeb, guy, I thought for like I didn't send people that sample. I wanted to send a much more nicer sample, but that sample I sent to you guys, it was stupid to me. Like, honest. But I felt this felt if this feels stupid for me, that means it won't feel stupid to someone else. And I just like
for somebody else.
I just sent it. That's why anything I make, I just leave it for me to enjoy making it for that short time before it dawns on me that what did I just make? It sounds trash. For me to have that nice feeling for that short time, that means it sounds good. That it sounded good at that point. So why shouldn't it sound good again? And that is why. And the fact that people like choosing what you hate. So whenever I make something I don't like, in my mind I'm like, you go make sense later. No worry, leave them.
That's where
on to the
collabing
next thing.
comes in.
Yeah.
Collabing comes from there.
Yeah.
Collabing comes from there. And some beats you start making,
Yeah.
you'll be like halfway. I'm feeling this thing, but I don't want to mess it up. Let me send it to somebody, and you send it to somebody, and boom, they will change the whole idea, and you guys have done a collab already.
And
I
again, yeah. Okay, so sorry, Jeff. Stop.
no, go
Sorry.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So I said, like, regarding to the question that I said, to bring out your creativity juice. I've noticed as well when I don't really feel I'm making music. And again, you have to remember, most of us we used to do this music thing in our room, in our bedroom or something. We are mostly alone doing it.
Very
You
true.
understand? So I've noticed that if I want to get some creativity going on as well,
Mm-hmm.
I like to visit a colleague, maybe a music producer like mine,
Yes,
go
it
and visit their
helps a
studio.
lot.
You understand? Like sometimes I'll just be, you know, I don't really feel myself or not really feeling to make music. I don't even don't tell me about music. You understand? So for me to get that juice and stuff back, you understand? Luckily enough, I have a very good friend, Mila Mix. So I'll just go to his studio, just they there, just they feel, you understand? Those
Yeah.
things, listening to what he's working on, what he's
Mm-hmm.
doing and stuff, you understand? It's just sort of like I'm sort of relieved. You will just get that energy ginger back. You come to your own side, create. So it's always good to network. You understand? You can
Yeah.
always network from online and to offline. But at least we
Mm-hmm.
can even start from online. Just talking to a
Yes.
fellow music producer
Yes.
that is facing what you are facing. You understand? Can really take a whole lot of stress on your neck. You understand?
Yes.
So you are facing this thing. You have used to be happy and sad. You understand? I've seen people come to me like, if I'm going, bro, I know you this thing. I'm a music producer. This thing, I've been struggling with this. I don't even want to say much of the thing that they open up to me. You understand? And I'll see like that's why I'm always trying to do community. Because I feel like if you're in a group that all of you are feeling the same thing and looking for the same, everybody is pushing out for the solution and stuff like it. So you don't suffer alone. You get.
Yeah.
So that's the whole idea. So just connect. Overall conclusion of my talk: connect with other creative guys so as you can get your juice
So true.
going on. Yeah.
Just addition to what White was saying, when you're watching people, there's something that's always spark inspiration from.
True.
Whether you go online, see people making beats live, watch them make beats live, you might pick inspiration from there, or go some like. I think when I started learning how to make beats, I don't know if you guys know Runtins. I was opportune to like go to his studio just watch him cook up.
Oh.
Bro, ever since I left that place, that thing that has always been in my head. Anytime I want to cook up and I have beats block, I always remember that moment, experience I felt while I was watching Runtins cook up. That thing has stuck with me for a long time.
Wow.
So go watch somebody make beats too. You might pick up inspiration from it.
Yeah, so true.
Maybe you like the way they make beats, or do you like the way their workflow is, and you just put it to your own style, and boom,
of course,
inspiration has come again.
Josh, you don't know that I used to secretly watch your streams.
Oh,
They
wow.
just come do your own thing. And funny enough, guys don't know that like this guy inspired me a lot. He's just doing his thing. Doing his thing alone just is a plus. You understand? And I've seen him here. He's just focused, just they doing your own thing. And that thing they always this. You always inspire me. Like when he doesn't broadcast his online, he just go online, wait to consign him.
It's always random.
So you go just go online. So me, I go just see him. You understand? Say this guy go just doing thing. You understand? He doesn't care. And the way he does it, he actually, I will not lie. So that's why you just sort of like don't pressurize yourself. Just do your own thing, and you're inspiring others. He might be thinking, I inspire them, but that little one, where you did, but it's your own original stuff, bro. You have your own crowd, you have your own fans, which are now your disciples. Self, anywhere where they go follow you. You understand? So it's very, very important. Just do your own thing. Just adding to Just point.
Thank you, boss. I think I
have is that okay? Jeff, question.
It says one of my major problems. It's from Don Steve. Don Steve. He says one of my major problems is sound selection that suits a particular genre of music. So how do you go about sound selection? That was his question.
That one I've mentioned.
Okay, I want to be brief because we have so many questions. I want us to get you a lot of questions. So, sound selection. First of all, your source of the sounds is important. Make sure you're not getting it from some random places or websites. There are trusted websites that deliver quality sounds. Free too, you understand? Almost all of us, our websites, we have free stuff there. So always feel free to go there and pick those free sounds and use. Listen to that sound before you use it. Does it really sound nice, or you just want Adam? You just want to feel yourself, you just want Adam. So listening to it and try to limit yourself. Say, okay, in this beat, I'm not going to use more than 10 sounds in this beat. Train yourself not to do too much. Less is more. Keep that in mind. Less is more. That thing is very important. Less is more. The beats I make nowadays might just be kick, rhythm, and snare. Me, god of percussion, wait, I re-roll percussion well. I mean, it's sad, but I had to. You understand? I have a 3-part video of teaching people how to use percussions. Where I use
I was
like
looking for part
15.
four of that video.
I have like 15 percussions. They
I
sounded
remember
nice,
that
but
video.
I learned over time that less is more. I could still go crazy with those percussions, but it will sound less. But there's a lot of things going on. So
Exactly.
see, bro, just don't hold yourself not to do too much. Listen to the sound before you use it. Does it sound nice? Tone wise, does it sound wise? Does it sound white? Does it sound right? Tone wise,
Like,
general rise. Just like imagine you're making uh, just make sure that it's the right sound for that particular thing you're making. Don't go and use more than 10 low conga in a beat. You're going to spoil your mix at the end of the day. So if there's a high
Low end,
conga, there
yeah.
should be like a mid or low conga. That's enough. Don't clutter.
Yeah.
Don't clutter your mix at the end of the day. So yeah, that's just it, man.
That's very, and it's even easier these days. You can just only have catalog of music in your ears. You
Right.
understand? Listen to a lot of, so that you can
True.
know. You see, if you listen to a lot of, I'm just saying, I'm not saying you do your own style, but if you listen to a lot of Wizkid type of beat or Davido or I don't know any artist in all over the world, before you know, when you're trying to make beat, if you want to make their type of beat, you know the sound selections to go for. Same applies to genre of music as well, maybe Afrobeat or stuff. You understand? In Afrobeat, we don't really use that heavy synths for EDM.
Yeah.
You understand? And if we check track record of major Afrobeat hit tracks, you understand? Most of them, they are soft synth instruments, soft sounds. But you know that Nigeria, Africa as a whole, we have rhythmic, we like rhythmic stuff so that we can dance and stuff like that. But regardless, the sound selection wise, you have to be careful because the artist is still coming. So we don't use heavy, most of the time, not heavy, based sounds in terms of the tones that you are using for your beat. So find those nice. And I used to say, like me, one of my favorite VST plugin is Purity. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, so soft, smooth, sweet. You understand? And it's cheap and it's very good and it's friendly with your CPU. You can go there and make very nice melodies with their sounds there. You get, so just listen to a lot of songs in addition to what VegBeat is saying. So you are going to know what to do. And again, for you to not even go and buy any plugin that you don't need, first check the ones that you have. Sometimes, like I said last week, I said, I used to do sound hunting. It's not every time I produce beat. Like today now, I was researching. Every day I'm trying to research digital marketing days, this one, how to do this. Not every time I'll sit down and do beat. Because if you do beat and stuff, how are you going to get it to for the people that will buy it? So same applies to the beat that you're trying to create. So how can I improve on my craft? So which applies to sound hunting. So you're going to, okay, this VST that I have, what can I do with it? What are people doing with it online? It'd be like, I know they utilize them well. You understand? So when you know that fullest capabilities or the capacity of it, there's nothing more you can do to get good sounds out of this one, then you can now venture in. Because the thing that will happen is that if you have too much choices, it's going to limit your workflow, sort of a thing. I don't know how to explain it. When you have too much choices, you understand? When you want to make beat, because you have this one, you have that one, you have this one. The thing before you start to the preset or patches left and right, ginger go don't come out, but minimal. And like I said, if you have one plugin that you have, just save the patches or the preset.
Yeah.
So they are your go-to sounds. After you do that, your sound hunting that I said, looking for sound, saving it for future use, you get. So that will help your music production, your tone selection, and your creative process. They go.
Yes.
You understand? And
Yes.
see, if you just get that creative process, use it very well. If it's 10 hours, sit down on top of them, because you can make 10 beats today, and tomorrow you might make 0 beats. So yeah.
And also with sound selection, so like try remake beats. Remaking beats is going to help you with sound selection and arrangements. When you remake people's beats, sound selection and arrangements is always going to help you out. That's it.
That's good. That's good. Okay, my own turn to ask question, Abby. Hey, I was not looking. Yes. There's another question here. Sorry, let me read very well. AOY, I've always admired your skills, but I'm an upcoming producer and I'm having a hard time learning piano. I want to ask, how long does it took you to learn it?
Yes,
I really
thank you.
hope you answer my question. This is coming from Toby Amuson. So who is going first, you guys? Do you hear the
Learning piano.
question?
Learning
Yes.
piano. I won't like almost everybody runs away from learning how to play the piano as a producer because one thing is very boring. It's very, very boring. If you find somebody that is teaching music, it's always so boring. I'm not even gonna lie. So
True that. True that.
one advice me I would give you is if you can just stay for like 1 hour to learn the basics, just learn the basics of somebody teaching you piano. That 1 hour you're gonna learn is gonna help you a lot.
Mhm.
And from there, you keep learning music theory once in a while. You don't have to like spend all your hours learning how
Exactly.
to play piano.
Very
Just
true.
learn small today. The one that I've learned, the small one that I've learned, use that thing, use it there, use it till you're tired of it. When you are tired of it, go and learn some more. Come back again and put it down. Yesterday I was watching one guitar tutorial and the guy said something that a lot of people always try and learn the guitar, but they don't stick because they think that it's something that you can just go and play random stuff and get done with it. But he said something that really changed my perspective. He said that you need to learn what you're actually doing so you can stay learning that instrument. Some people don't learn what they're actually doing, so they do it for a while and they give up because they couldn't get satisfied with what they actually want to play. So my advice for you is try at least know that you want to learn the piano. Have it in mind that okay, one day I'm gonna learn this piano. I'm gonna start small. Start small though. Don't just run
Yes,
away. Start
as in
small
not gonna start playing
and
one
keep
kind of
getting.
seventh
Yeah.
hundred chord.
Mhm.
Don't give yourself big things to say you want to play from the start. Start from something like small. Small you
Yeah.
learn, use it. Even that small thing you learn is going to surprise you that a lot of producers still use that small thing and
Mm-hmm.
they make hits every day.
You'll be
Mm-hmm.
surprised. You'll
You'll be
be
very,
so
very surprised.
surprised. You'll be so surprised. That you are very right. Because I did not, know the piano. So I have to pick up the keyboard and start learning the stuff myself. You understand? Until I sort of like, oh, there's this thing on YouTube. Oh, you understand? Because when I bought one piano that time, the person I bought it from gave me some DVD of how to
Oh
play the
wow.
piano, but I did not even read it. But I did not even watch it, rather.
You know
You understand? I was even, regardless, I was still trying to. So once I know, like that chord, I always watch people. So if you are musically inclined there, you know what sound to play next.
right.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So all you have to do is just to know the basic C chord and all those things. They are simple. Once you know the basic, you can take it up from there. It might be boring. Josh is right. For me to learn tutorial, I'll sleep. There's no way. No, I'll not sleep on on YouTube. You gonna make me dead dizzy. I go on sleep. So it's boring, but try not to overwhelm yourself. Take it maybe 30 minutes. Even piano teaching itself, like I don't know how they do it in another country. In Nigeria, they do like per session is 45 minutes to 1 hour. They don't do too much. The one that I know, I might be wrong, but the ones that I know that do piano lesson for people, they do 45 minutes, 1 hour. I've not seen 2 hours lesson. You understand? They do it, you practice, we move. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So maybe spend like an hour at least, you understand? And make sure the one of the most effective way to learn something is when you learn and you practice immediately.
Yes. Yes.
If you learn how to write A, don't say I want to know ABC before I learn how to write. First A, write A. That day is okay. Stay there. It's okay. Write that A maybe 10 times. No, say you don't sabi am. B, you understand? So whenever this is my fingering, this is how to play chord, this is how, you understand? And again, if you have a MIDI keyboard, it will be easier for you
To
to
help you a lot. Right.
tape, paper tape,
Mm.
number it, middle
Tape
C,
keys,
C,
yeah.
B, D, you understand? Make sure it's paper tape, so you know go spoil the keyboard, because you can still peel off the paper
Yeah.
tape in future. So that's what I did as well. So you might not know with this thing, but some people can do with numbering system as well. But we'll not get into that. But the overview or the overall talk of this thing is that once you know the basics, you can apply that basic and make bangers. You'll be surprised that the top of the top producers, they don't know how to play piano. You
Right.
understand? But they just have ears for music. I asked Don Jazzy the other day. He said he does not know. He started playing the bass guitar. Say he just picked it up. I said, how would you? Nobody teach you. He say no. He
I've
just
heard
they
people with
hear
that
the thing.
story. I've
So he
heard
go
people
come
with
they
that
play him.
story.
I think I saw him say that thing on one interview with Ebuka that he just picked
Eh.
it and he knows how to play from nowhere.
That's what he told me,
Wow,
because I'm in
amazing.
his house. I'm not saying Baba, because me, say me and we they do stuff a lot. We do stuff. So I'm in the house. I'm not playing, like, making beats normal now. So and I say, Baba, I don't mind my chord though. So I say, see this one. You want they say that's when we got into the discussion of being head. Now just brain work. And they play the thing. I picked up the bass guitar, start
Wow.
playing. See all these instruments where I sabi. I just pick them up. You understand? Not like a music theory. So, and I told him to, I learned it by hearing. I said, that's when music, you always like listening. See, listening to music can be overemphasized. You have to
That's
listen.
all.
That will help
That's
you in
all.
your creative process. Honestly, listen to as much music you can listen to. Be open. Sometimes if Afrobeat don't tire you, listen to trap. If trap don't listen to, just they listen, they go. You
Yeah.
understand? So that's where you have so much catalog of music in your head, and you be a bastard, crazy, dope producer.
And even if
Yes.
you can't learn how to play piano, at least learn the music theory part of it.
Just let music
A lot of
theory, honestly
people
speaking.
get discouraged with like the piano instrument or the guitar. Just learn the theory parts, because if you can click in the MIDI, that was all you need. Killer Tunes, you guys know Killer Tunes now.
Yeah.
I think Killer Tunes was showing the breakdown of how he made I can't remember the name of the beats. Was the beat he made for Biscuit or Olamide, one of those?
Maya.
I think it was Maya or something. If you see the piano, the MIDI, he said he doesn't know how to play keyboard, but if you see the MIDI, you know that this guy is lying. You know some music theory. There's music theory behind that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't want to learn how to play piano, at least learn that music theory so that you can
It
at
will
least
help
go
you.
to FL and click in your MIDI notes or
Yeah.
Logic or whatever you're using. Click that MIDI in and boom.
And there is some VST plugins. I don't know that when you play on your keyboard, it will show you what you are playing, like the
Scalar and
keys.
Ripcord too.
So
EZ keys, I think EZ keys. If you play
Killer.
something, show you.
Okay,
Scalar.
Scalar
okay,
and
okay.
Ripcord, they will convert. You can get easy chords and even learn music theory from them by just pressing one key.
From
They will,
there.
they will
Wow.
give you a chord
So
and blah blah blah, stuff like that.
that's a mad gem there. Mad gem. Go and get that. That will even skyrocket. You will quickly speed up
Yeah.
your work.
This guy uses that. Curtis King uses Ripcord a lot. You just press one note,
Yeah.
the thing will play a chord for you. So you can just formulate
Very
chord
nice.
progression like that.
I
By
think
the time you
some-
keep doing that, you begin to know that
this-
this chord sounds like this chord looks like this chord is this and that.
Exactly. True that. You don't get them. You don't get
I
them.
don't know if you know you guys know machine. There's this machine MIDI drum pad stuff. It has that chord featured too. You press one note, give you the chords. I was in studio with Tony Y years ago. He had this. He doesn't say he doesn't want to play stuff chords, but the thing will give you chords to play. So all you just do is choose your key, press your.
Wow.
have
Make it
chords
easy.
already.
So many
Technology
easy
has
stuff.
made
I'm
everything
telling you, so
easy.
many easy stuff.
So just use it to
Just
your
have
own
the ear.
advantage.
Have the ear for it too.
Yeah.
After you've learned some theory, just have the ear.
Yeah.
Because then when you learn the music theory, I won't even lie to you. When you learn the music theory, that's not enough. You still want to start learning about chord progression. That one will scatter your whole head again. So
But you notice if care is not taken, it's few I've met that actually are very good in production wise.
Yes.
People that are very good as keyboardists or
Yes.
pianists or whatever.
yes,
When it comes to making beats, they are not good
yes.
that strong.
200%.
You understand? I don't know.
200%.
So, but with little people that sabi just play small, they are making dope banger beats.
Mm-hmm.
So
That thing always baffles
Jeb
me.
Josh is right.
That is always
Just know
baffling.
the basic. Just know the basic. Know the basic.
Quickly,
The
That
basic
know is
music
baffling.
Quickly
theory.
before we go to the next question, let me tell you why it happens like that. Now they have knowledge, and the knowledge is limiting them to agree to some certain good things. Now, I feel like if a keyboardist wants to learn production, he start making beats, he plays his chord, he wants to now play one melody. Before you know, then they do don't they do all those things, you know, they go down, they go do yours. 1 hour is soloing. Before you know, the full beat is solo up and down, the solo up and down. Who wants to sing on solo? So that's
They
why.
have to do the complex
So
stuff in the
that's
music.
why back then I used to feel like, see, it would be difficult for any keyboardist to learn how to
Kai.
produce beats, except that keyboardist is
You're
disciplined.
very right. Very right.
Except
You have
that
to be very
keyboardist,
disciplined.
You are so right.
disciplined. And
You are
again,
so right. You got it. You
yes,
get the point.
and again, back then,
Oh.
when I was learning, I was trying to learn keyboard, I got tutorial videos, music theory. So I knew about these 3 chords, this 1, 2, 3 chords. If you press 3 chords, triads and all. Then I started seeing people pressing 3 chords. They'll now hold, they'll hold the first 3. So they'll hold 4 notes. In my mind, I'm like, that's wrong. It sounds good though, but I'm like, that's wrong. With what I know, that's wrong.
No, that's not the right way.
That's really limiting me. You know, so until one day I said, make this thing go die with make the not be so. If it sounds good and nice,
That's true.
it sounds good and nice.
I'm telling.
And the
I'm
funny thing is
telling
that
you.
I was watching a video. There's actually nothing. There's no wrong note or wrong key or wrong chord in music. Hear me out. It depends on how you present it. Now,
Right.
I was
Jazz.
watching.
When it's not any jazz,
Yes,
I'm sure it's
I
just.
was watching. I was watching Andrew Wang, and he said you might play a seventh chord, or sorry, a suspended chord together. It won't sound nice, but if you open the chord, it will sound so sweet and nice. The same set of notes, oh, but just how you presented the notes to the ear. You understand? So, I mean, just make it make sense, I guess. You understand? Make it make
But
sense.
you have seen some notes that in a song they sound off, but the off is good.
Yes,
That
yes,
off is banger.
yes.
So you just, but if
think
it's
that's
a
the rule of
keyboardist, you
jazz.
know, so they'll delete that MIDI file. They'll say no, that's not right. You understand? But that off, na banger.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
had that experience before when I was making a beat with an artist years ago. There's this keyboardist guy that I was teaching how to make beats. So I played some chord progression. That said I like it, everything is fine. The keyboardist guy said no, this chord progression is wrong. I'm like,
You should have
explain how
saying.
this thing is wrong.
You sure what I'm
He
saying?
explained himself. I'm like, I
Who
don't
cares?
believe you.
It sounds good.
The artist when he changed the chords, the artist came up to me and said, "Oh, Jeb, now your keyboardist guy knows Sabi." But I was like, Sabi knows more than me, but I can't argue. There's always a different, but sometimes some of them are very skilled. They also know how to make the
Yeah,
song sound better.
is the
I
disciplined
would like
ones that
to,
know what to do.
but
The
some of them
disciplined ones
they know too
that
much.
know how to do
They know
it.
too much that they can't simplize. They can't make the song simpler than
No,
it is.
I think
They know too
maybe
much.
you
And
just have to direct them.
well, I think there was also a time I was working on with an artist, right? We made these beats. I made this beat for the artist. So my musician friends came over. They were like, "Jeb, this beat is nice, but we are not feeling it." Three of them, they're all musicians, except me. That I didn't come out to make my beats. All of them, they were like, no, they were not impressed. I said, okay, let me listen to these guys. They actually had something that sounded way better than what I did. Well, it was just my initial idea, then they all brought their own spice to it and made
Yeah,
it sound better. So sometimes those guys too, they have like an ear for music. But I think that don't let that thing limit you. It's more one that
yeah,
you know, learn it till you're tired, use it die
yeah,
and learn some more. Once you have reached the point that um everything I'm playing sounds the same, everything I'm playing sounds the same. Now go and start learning more. That's where you need to know, oh, I need to go and learn more to update my knowledge. I remember me when I started, I just learned the basic triads. I used to play triads every time, triads every time. I'm like, I'm tired of these triads. That was when I
Have to
learned that
improve.
there's seven chords.
Yeah,
Ever
7.
since I've been playing seven chords, now I'm feeling my seven chords are boring. I need to go and learn ninth chords, 11th chords, and stuff. So that's my that's how it is as you always keep going. Once you get to that point that I'm
Exactly.
tired of this boring stuff.
True that.
Thank
As
you
a
very much.
creative self, you quickly get tired. Immediately you create something onto the next one. Quick, immediately.
yeah.
Who is asking the next
Yeah, so
question?
let me ask a question for my side. RD Abara asks is saying no matter how I mix or select tones, my tones always sound thin like 2D. And he says he uses the drums and sounds that from standard kits. So he's basically asking how can he mix better even if he's using good sounds and good VSTs.
Okay, let me just tell you the truth. Sometimes we as producers we do too much just because you are mixing. You see somebody mixing, they will just pack EQ. You don't even know what they are packing EQ there for.
Hi. Oh no. Hi.
Sometimes you don't even need to EQ something. Some things sound good already. Me, I recommend maybe you get studio monitors and it's treated space. If you're mixing the sounding thing, get studio
Do that.
monitors because once you're hearing the sound, the true sound, you know that oh, I don't need to do too much to this sound.
I'm
But some
telling you.
people, the kick is already sounding, is already banging. They still go and put EQ, pack everything on that kick. At the end of the day, the thing's gonna sound thin. Or maybe you're even using headphones that are not good enough. Some headphones, I say this all the time. If I mix my headphones, I still check my speakers because headphones can deceive you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use multiple headphones, so I'm not used to one sound. I use
Yeah.
multiple. I'm
Wow.
always switching headphones.
Wow.
So if I mix something on my headphones, it might sound thin. I listen to my speakers. I say, oh, the vocals are too thin. I'll go back again and remove the EQ I put there. So don't just be stuck to using headphones. Try and listen to other devices. And don't do too much. That's one thing I would tell you. Don't do too much.
I'm telling you. And I think like if you say you are truly using a standard pack, I don't think you need to do anything else. Because a lot of people ask me about mixing, and every time I come on live or something, I keep saying this thing. Once you have a very, very good quality sample pack, you don't see there are some job. even it's me, I have to bring down all the channel tracks. I have to start bring, because the kick they knock too much without compressor, without no gain, without no clipper, nothing. You understand? The samples are so nice already. All I need to do is just to gain stage, put everything in the place, in the space, in the mix. You understand? So if you are using, don't first know why you are reaching out for an EQ. Why am I getting a compressor? Why do I want to do this? Because one person came on my live one time, like saying that he route the kick and bass to this place. Inside that routing, inside that auxiliary, he still route another thing inside. I said, bro, where are we going to this world?
If you don't know what you're doing, you just mess everything up. That's one thing.
Routing.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just to get good, nice kick. Nobody have time again. You understand? I've been to some sessions and I've opened up job. I say, bro, you do not add anything like this. No, everything is just plain. We did what's it called? Not solving, music producer empowerment. Even though Miller Mix brought the session of Fuse the producer, Fuse Mr. Producer of Tenny and Davido song. Bro, no kiki on any of the drums.
Wow.
No, I go mega for you. That song go. Oh my ego now for you. That song. That song. If you look at the session, it's only when Miller started, most of the EQs are on the vocals. It's only little bit on the drums. The drums are already sounding nice by default. You understand? So that's why you need to just, if you are truly getting sound kits that are quality, your sound will not be thin. If you just put kick and snare, kick, you just export it out. If they are very strong, only maybe there's something on your stereo out, or there's something else you are doing that you are not telling us yet. You understand? When you use better ingredients, cook food, the food is supposed to sweet. You understand?
That's very big on sound selection too. If your sound selection is weak, like you might have good sounds, but you might have good sounds, good packs, but you're picking the wrong sounds. That's one thing that you should look at. So maybe you're picking the wrong sounds. Try study sound selection is one thing, and when you learn how to do it, your life will change forever.
Yeah.
Even me, I still struggle with sound selection. I'm not even going to lie to you. I still struggle.
Of course now. Of course.
Hey,
but your struggle will not be much
it's
more
not like before. It's not like before when I just put anything. Before I use EDM kick on Afrobeat, and I'm say, why is my business like the videos go be? Why is my business like the videos go be? But my sound selection was like trash. So over time, you learn all those things.
Yeah.
It's not 2 days that it happens. It happens after you do it a lot. You know what I'm saying?
A long time. Yeah. Practice. I always say increase the response to use. The more you use, you increase in that particular field.
And also, once you find the sounds that you like, try and put them as your go-tos. My drum kits that I release, most of the sounds there are my go-tos.
Yes.
Funny enough, there are sounds I've seen producers use that I collect from them, and I say, "Oh, Baba, I like this sound, though. Send me now," and he send it to me, and I keep it. After a while, I said, "Let me just put this thing in my drum kits because these are sounds that I've seen a lot of producers use."
Your go-to drum kits, yeah.
It's my go-to sounds. It's not like it sounds.
You know, say this kick is this kick.
It's always going to work.
This snare will always snack. This pack.
Yes, so.
You understand? That's very, very good. I think if I mentioned that as well, like, when doing that sound hunting, if you have some nice one shot, just keep them in a separate folder.
Save yourself the stress.
Kick folder, my snare, this pack, you understand? And if you are using something like Logic, you are even blessed then. So that particular folder, just drag it into your sampler. So you can trigger your MIDI key controller with those sounds anytime that you like. You understand? So that's your go-to. You get. So when your go-to not be your go-to again, then you can always develop on that particular folder. It's going to help you too. So am I the one asking the next one, Abi?
I think it's Jeb next.
Jeb, Abi, okay.
People didn't want to ask me questions that much.
Okay.
Someone was asking, how do you balance those sounds to achieve a great mix? Was asking, mixing after making a beat to sell online. Should I make it as loud as commercial music? Yeah, so it was asking about balancing and mixing. So, how do you balance your beat? How do you balance your beats to sell them? Or what levels do you balance your beats to sell them?
We basically make it loud.
Yes, just make
it loud for YouTube. You understand? So when you are trying.
Sorry. How loud is loud? Because he asked a particular. He gave me. He said -8 LUFS, -7. How loud is loud for you? When you guys are uploading.
I don't know that one. No. Loud is loud as long as it's loud. But I honestly, I don't measure it. I think it's if I try to open one of my projects here.
Even with I was about
I
to
was
say I don't really know the LUFS. I think I use
I don't use
RMS.
LUF.
Yeah,
Is before I was using all
I
those.
think the RMS I used to just target is -1. I don't get to 0. I just give
-1.
headroom. Yes, -1. Not it's almost at 0. So it's what I learned from Ransom. Ransom told me that see, all they want is that made the kick they knock, the head. Oh, Ransom. That was Ransom's words. That was his words. It was like, oh my, forget these guys. They don't care. Made the kick just made the TS speaker. That's what they want. And to be frank, that is really what they want.
See,
They feel when the kick.
To me, that's a bad advice too. But I feel like I say, but I feel that's a
No,
very
no, no,
bad.
no.
you know we are doing things
I feel that's a bad
unconventional now.
advice.
No, you see,
You understand?
you don't get.
You you
It's not like it's going to be sound. It's going to be a bad mix. It's mixing like it's really mixing. It's mixing in a way that the kick is going to be super punchy. Now this is the idea. When an artist hears that, he's imagining the song playing in the club already. Okay, the engineer is going to do his thing at the end of the day. But to capture that artist, you need to give them something that they can imagine it in the club playing already. You get, ba? So I learned how to make my kick stand out in the mix. But I no longer use that process anymore. I just mix now. I don't add anything on my kick. I know they add EQ. I know the kick sounds good on its own. All I do is leveling.
The reason why I say that's a bad advice
Yeah.
is because I've mixed a song like the kick was so loud. When I listened to it in my car, even me, I was scared because the kick was touching me while I was sitting down. Like, hey, let me go back and remove that kick. So be careful without let the kick be punching because it will overshadow every other thing in the mix.
Of course,
Just be
now
careful
I
with
think
that.
what he meant is obviously Afrobeat kick they are not that too hard. They are soft round, but it punches. But you go they
Comes
feel
out.
them.
You must feel
Not like a knockout punch, but something you understand. So the thing I notice is that it's nice, when you are mixing, we are
Yeah.
mixing with numbers and stuff like that. But please, I've been with top engineers. They mostly prefer to mix with their ears more than their eyes.
Very true.
What they are hearing, you understand? So that LUFS or whatever, you understand, it might not count until when you
Mastering
export
stage
it
or
out. Even
something.
though you followed all the guidelines, can it compete with commercial tracks? If it's not, so you have to find another way around it.
Around, yeah.
You understand? So maybe you have to push it up much more than the way it's supposed to be pushed up in terms of the limiting. You understand? So as to achieve that, you get. So it's good that we know basic fundamentals and all of that, but sometimes we have to mix with our ears. Now here, you understand? Consumer or audience don't want to know you are using RC10 or whatever thing you are using. They just want to hear something that's
Yeah.
nice. You understand? They don't care.
Yeah.
It's between all of us in this circle that you are saying, see the snare, see this thing. At the end of the day, are we the one that will, unless you are making it for yourself and your family, but if you are making it for public consumption, you just have to tailor-made it for them. Unless you are trying to achieve a certain particular mix for your own brand, or this is the way I want to be doing my stuff. Let them know me for this. You understand? You can do that as well. You understand? But
Yeah.
generally, you mix with mostly your ears. What you are hearing. How does it sound? Yeah.
Second question, really, how do you balance your drums in the mix? How do you set your levels from your drums to your instruments to your vocals? What's your balance leveling like?
Mostly my kick is always at 0 dB. You understand? My snare, snare is a mid frequency instrument, so I used to bring it down -4 dB. Percussions 4, 5, 6, and pan them left, right, so as to make the mix sounds full. You understand? So if I have any other all those rollings, they'll be below that percussion. And what I used to do is that because of percussion, you understand, even though I want to have it in my mix, in my beat, you understand, I still want them to quiet down, just make the beat nice, not make them they make sound noise.
Yeah.
So I used to bust them. I used to use bus compressor, SSL for them, so as to glue them together, bring them down. You understand? That's what I used to use. And what else again? Tom, all those things. So by the time you put all those things together, and my beat is sounding nice because I'm already using a very nice kit anyway. You understand? So not much, bro, not much. You'll be surprised. Some beats, even sometimes, this is the trick of, I'm not sure, maybe should talk this one on live, but this is one of the tricks. Like if you are using a very nice drums, I'm telling you what I'm experiencing. if you're using a very good, nice kit, I've made beats countless time in a session, record like we make beats from scratch, record it and stuff like that. I've made that mistake. If I do I will now export it out. Oh, artists go and listen now so I can, you understand? So most of the time, in particular to my own experience, so they'll say, it's good, it's nice, it's okay. Do you understand? I'll say, I never mix them, I never. You say, no, it's nice like that. You understand? So in times like that, it cut off my money from mixing. You understand? No more mixing a string job again.
Yeah.
You understand?
Let me tell you one trick. One of my friends told me one time in the studio, like when I was learning how to produce. He told me anytime he's sending stuff to artists, he will send them the rawest amount. No auto tune, nothing.
Jesus.
Like if you guys really want to get
that was wicked though.
no auto tune, nothing. Rough mix.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
So because the thing as a producer is all you in the studio working with the artist and you're adding EQ, adding auto tune, they really sounds good to them. Even if they don't care. It sounds good to them. Even if you say you're not done mixing. So if you really want that mixing part, just tell them, okay, give them the raw thing. Then do the whole work later and say this is the mix version.
Bro, he's already. I'm telling you from bro. I've been recording at least minimum. I say I know they work from scratch with artists. Let me just say 8 years or 10 years minimum. You understand? And countless time they always like it like that. Right. They want that one. You are still in the studio trying to fine tune voice. Song the way they don't put for YouTube is out already. you are still in the studio trying to, and by the time you do all those your while I finish, they will not like that version. They'll still prefer that version.
Facts.
I'm telling you the truth. I've recorded for Olamide before. Olamide say, Baba, as they like that, just carry that song. Let's release it like that. You understand? Don't, bro, I'm telling you. So you don't know that by the time we are adding all those compressor, EQs, reverb, and we already mixed.
Yes,
what is mixing now? Oh, tell me now. Waiting be mixed. Waiting remain now. Shane again staging now, balancing. You understand? We are already putting EQ. We are already doing things. We are already. You understand?
True.
So we have, the job will now sound. We'll be competing with his counterpart, the other guys on the market. Like, oh, this song sounds nice. So what does this guy want to do? And that thing is psychological. Once you now send them, if they even with the text, you say mix or something. You understand? The thing they're psychological. If they say no, they go try find error in no error or something.
Right.
And again, they have been used to playing that studio recording over and over. They don't want anything different from that.
Yes.
I still mix. I'm telling you the honest truth. So oh, Vesh, your own strong. You say you remove everything.
Yes, so guys, you remove every single thing. The auto tune, so that because some artists maybe like in the studio they're all happy recording the rough thing, send it to them. They don't want to pay for the mixing because they feel like that one at the sense is the final one.
It's final
so
one. Yeah.
If you want to still do that and get your money, just when you're in the studio, don't even put auto tune. The voice sweet, the voice no sweet. Record your song.
Because it's recording. It's not mixing.
Give them the rough one. Take it. So when they now hear the one you put auto tune, at least they will pay for that mixing. That's one trick if you want to do that way.
Yes, that's true. Or some people they will just put some next stereo on the stereo, put some plugin where go make the thing no sound well. I'm telling you, this is the dark side of backside of music production. They just put some effect where go make them no sound strong. So by the time they send the mixed version, you go say, I'm on the thing they shake. You understand? But so that's the idea. But because of technology now and the way our work is going, by the time you pull up your stuff, your drums are sounding nice, your beat is sounding nice, the recording is sounding nice. So, but the only thing is just business-wise, it's just the effect. If you're a producer that does mixing and mastering, once you do that, unless say your money makes sense, they paid you this thing, they are not going to mix and master it again because it's sounding nice. What do you want to do? Tell me, what do you want to do that'll make it sound? So show me something that you do that. You understand? By the time they are playing their favorite artist or a main a song we don't blow, each song, and they play their own. Everything is level. The thing voice come out. Everything. So they will say nothing else, bro. Just leave it like that. You understand? So that's the thing. I've recorded this song for Kida. The song, the major song that made them sign him is Friday. The highway. One song like that. The top UK label. You understand? They try to. They collected the stems from me. I don't know what, like a UK label, like top label in UK, you understand? They could not get it the way I got it. You understand? And that thing is a rough way of me doing the mixing stuff, bro. That's one of the toughest feedback back to back mix I've done. They are so specific. The backup here -1 dB and 20% or 5% to the left. They will write it detail by detail. You understand? And in the old this thing of that mix, I'm telling you, it's not my normal routine mix stuff. If you are recording, I already don't put all those settings to make your voice sounds nice. You know, my stereo out, you understand? I use my ozone. I use if ways possible and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I use it. Without the stereo out, the raw version is sounding good already. I will not lie to you. By the time I bring two of them, you have no go know the difference. You understand? So that's the whole idea of me. Like if you have good stuff, you don't really need to
do too much.
Dive in too much about mixing like that. Yeah.
All right. So Vesh, any question for me?
I think saying Amio.
Yo, you can hear it's Jeb.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you can. No, that was my question. I just asked. It was mine. I just asked the question.
Mobsy Beat says, how do you reach out and get more artists and also growth on YouTube and social media as a whole? Mobsy Beat.
Let me ask you, Mobsy, how do you toast your girlfriend? If you have a girlfriend, how do you toast them? How do you see somebody you like and toast them? Same way you see artists and be like, hey, I like your song you're doing. I like, can you work? Or it depends on your approach. I've heard of cases where somebody will just tell artists, I have beats for you. You send them beats and they'll use the song and they won't, later you come and say, are you not going to pay for the beats? They will tell you, hey, you say you have beats for me. You didn't tell me that you want to sell beats. So have that approach in mind. Like, don't just approach somebody and say, I have beats for you. Find a way to market your product to them. I have some beats I'm trying to sell. I don't know if he goes straight to the point. Don't just
I have beats I would love just tell them I would love you to listen to. Not don't
I have beats for sale. Don't just say I have beats for sale. Make sure you put your what do you call it?
Your tags
your goal in front.
Let your intentions be known.
Yes, let your intention be known from
straight to the point.
My point. Go straight to the point.
Okay.
Don't waste each other's time.
If it's somebody you want to work with genuinely and you know money is not there for you, then you can try and build relationship with the person first and get to see the person who want to work with you. But if you know you want to sell beats directly, go straight to the point. Don't start from would you want to listen to my beats? Go straight to the point. I have beats for sale. I think fire. If you want to buy it, then listen to this.
Exactly.
Because we as producers, we see a lot. I can't even explain. We see a lot of stuff every day.
Too much.
Artists want to rip us, labels want to rip. Like it's too much. So these days, just be smart about it. Go straight to the point. Tell the artist if they want to work with you, they'll work with you.
And same thing I tell people: if they want to work with you, they'll work with you. No go they want yourself.
Just make sure your beats are fire at the end of the day. Make sure your beats are fire. I've made mistake. I send an artist that I have beats. So these beats are trash. I send them to the artist. The artist will never ever reply me till tomorrow. They will never, even though my beats have gotten better, they will never ever want to reply me. So make sure your beats are good. Don't just send random beats to people because you feel like, oh, I have some beats already for sale. Make sure your beats are fire. Imagine somebody like Ransom Beats sending you beats in your DM. Won't you buy that beats as an artist?
Of course.
Yeah. So make sure you have fire beats that you're sending. Don't just send any kind of beats. That's just my own advice.
That's true. And like you said, it actually affects most businesses. Once a customer gets a bad experience with you, it's unlikely for them to come back. Yeah. Except maybe I don't know how you can try and win them back. So like you said, make sure you send a very good, nice top one, your best of the best, or make sure like you cater the beat for the particular artist. That's the one that you are trying to work with. But if they sell your beats, like he said, you understand, just go straight to the point and make sure on your page you have beats, things like beat, you understand, so that at least they can see what you are doing on your Instagram page or your Facebook page or whatever. So by the time they see mostly they'll first go and check your profile. And I've seen some producers too, they'll put their profile private. I don't understand. Who are you?
Producer private from? How?
Bro, I get minimum of DMs. 5 to 10 DMs of producers minimum, like no more. So I'll check. I'll say, okay, let me check this guy out. I'll see, and sometimes I'll see you are posting with car, you are posting with you are sitting down on fence. I don't understand. Are you model or producer. Producer, I want to see production things, like, creative things. You understand?
Sell
So
yourself to the public.
exactly, sell yourself to the public. So I'm not talking about, I'm generalizing. No Mobsy, no be you they talk to. So
I mean, it depends on what you're doing to your social media. Some people on social media, like me, I don't go on social media to be posting every time. Like I don't always go and post all my beats or I'm cooking up. I always go on social media to go and catch cruise. Me catching cruise on my social media, I'm not getting beat sales from the catching cruise. You get what I'm saying too?
of
So
course, of course.
if you want your social media, you can make it maybe like a beat store focus for beats selling alone, so that when you are reaching out to somebody and they check out your profile, they are still like saying
Yeah.
it's beats.
This
They're
stuff.
not just seeing you
It's okay.
chilling or you
Yeah, it's
you
okay.
posting.
It's okay to have
Yeah,
different social media pages. One for
exactly.
your one for your personal lifestyle, one for maybe
Mhm.
your business, then one for whatever it's like. Me, I have
You want to
just
do.
two. One just for my producer sales side, then the other one where I just dump some beats I upload on YouTube to still reach out
Straight up.
to other. I'm still trying to work on that one properly so that I can really hit the people I'm looking for. I'm really working towards that. So yeah.
I like that your new channel. That one. I saw
Funny
the name.
enough,
I
now you
said,
inspire
"Chai,
me. Now you inspire me.
Kai,
Now you inspire
eh,
me.
ah,
Afrobeat
I see
producers.
the,
Now I say, oh, why
eh,
they think? Oh, why they think? I was thinking. I started thinking. Now I just get an Afrobeat for artists. I first of all I jacked the name first. I kept the name down so
bro,
that in future when I'm ready to work,
ah,
I'll work with that name.
bro, you just go and purchase the domain name of that
For
thing
you, man.
straight
For
away. $6-7.
why
Sharp,
I
sharp.
talking for life now? I talk this thing for life now. Oh.
They no go no any. Clear it. Where is that Men in Black? That Men in Black light. Yeah. So he asked about YouTube as well. Our advice, get a vidIQ or TubeBuddy,
Yes,
to help you optimize your
Yes,
posts,
so.
your YouTube and stuff.
Go and study
You
Mr.
understand?
Beast.
So you understand, and we talked about social media. So that's how you can grow. Make sure you continue to, post bit. Make use. I've noticed something with especially Instagram. If you share what you posted on your feed, it does less engagement. You understand? So the post on your feed, if you want to have it on your page, on your story, just repost it. No, don't share it. Post it like separately. You understand? So these guys, they just want you to use those functions.
Features. This guy.
You understand? Not like you don't have time. You just want to share something. So I'm talking about from my own experience and from other people's experience. So as you can reach more people as well, and make use of the reels.
This. Yeah.
The reels,
Guys. Get creative.
It's going faster than your post. Reels shows more people than your post.
Go and check
so
out.
It depends.
Go and check out. This is Zion. This Zion is even asking questions. Asking how can I sell beats. You know Zion, ba? Oh, production. You know Zion.
Yeah,
Bro, if I tell you say now yesterday, I see the guy. That's the first time I'll see Zion. And I'm sure if he's there, you will not like commented on his post. Say, who be this guy? Like I say,
you don't know Zion.
My spirit connected with him.
Hey, Zion.
No.
When did they call? When did they call Listo? When did they call BeatStars Nigerian pizza producers? Zion, they like from 1 to 10. Before my name.
I'm sorry. I did not know. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm off the radar or something. I'm sorry, but yesterday I saw a very good, nice content, and I have to show him some love.
I think it's
not his reels. I saw a video.
Oh, it was his reels. His reels is doing
not
doing
reels.
Good numbers,
I was scrolling down Explore page, Explore of Instagram.
Wow.
I was just scrolling. I just saw this producer. I go just say the lightning, the video. Not even the beat yet, bro. Forget about your beat.
No mind, I'm in a photographer. I may not deceive us.
Your video is what catch me.
In a photographer too.
You see, a lot of people make beats. A lot of people they make beats, but to create content that is very catchy like that,
see,
you understand?
He gets a pass. He's a photographer. He gets a pass. Please,
now why
has equipment and everything. Serious advantage. And guess what?
That's the use, man.
Guess where it's based? You not believe
where is it based?
Just guess where it's based. You not believe.
If you be Castina, you Kaduna.
You got it, Kaduna. I'm telling you.
Kaduna.
I'm telling you, and he's doing wonders from
wow.
where he's. Can you imagine,
bro? You are mad, though, bro. I have to just show you love. I said, like,
good.
This is full option. Like, wow, bro. Well done. Honestly, I'll not like not to be like I'm bigging up or I'm just growing up.
Content,
I just
fantastic content. Fantastic.
Very good.
Fantastic. Nice lights and everything.
I'm thinking, how did this guy achieve the light, the lighting? You
Ha,
understand? I was checking the lighting because
mad.
okay, he placed light like that. They study the light. Say,
I dey
come on,
tell
how I
you,
go there? You understand? Two people
mad
I'm studying
lighting.
their light, Veg Beat and his own video that
Me,
I watched yesterday.
me.
Bro, I like your Veg,
Why me,
your
man?
content. The
I
only
think you need to see Michael's one too, man. Michael's videos is like
that one I like.
Michael,
You
Sammy
get
Beats, Sammy
one guy,
Beats too.
Superstar Ho. Michael won't be like Superstar Ho,
Superstar
sort
my
of.
G. I've been following the
Super,
superstar since the beginning of my production career. Since
that
the
one,
beginning,
light.
industry kids.
Yes, Sammy Beats too. If you see Sammy Beats setup,
Yeah,
like
Sammy Beats now.
lighting's so good.
Wow.
Yeah,
Guys,
Lighting's
everybody's
those
doing
things in terms
amazing.
of content, you understand? Mobsy beat, you can hear what we are saying. So, in terms of content, that thing helps. It helps. They want to see nice, even Instagram will like you say your video day quality. So, if you can invest in a very good quality, not quality camera, just phone, you understand? With the little space that you have, if you can just put some lighting, you understand, they'll really improve the quality of the video.
Very true.
So, and I think I've checked your page before. You don't post videos. You only post beats
Beats,
like
yes.
with artwork.
Even if you're not
So
posting lighting, at least post some engaging content of yourself making beats or something like
yeah,
something that will sell you. I've seen a lot of producers that maybe they do weird stuff just to make content, and people are engaging in that content. From there, they
They
get
get to
sales.
know who they are.
Maybe they
it's
can pick some sounds, recording the mic, do it just for content. It's not like
bro, for
Content sake to
TikTok,
put
they are
yourself
selling
out there.
beats. I'm
yeah,
following
so
one producer, they are selling beats. They are selling beats, honestly, with those kind of content if you are
Content,
creating them. But
yes.
I'm thinking again, there's a lot of producers I've seen, I've talked to, they don't like to show, they just like backhand. They don't want their face to be shown and stuff like that. So I'm trying to understand them as well.
Wait
I'll not
first.
force say
Hello, Twetwe. Show yourself,
12.
oh. Show yourself,
no,
oh. I was
for real,
once, me and Jeb were once
there are,
like that, too. You guys
there are
put face to the brand,
a lot
though.
of producers that don't want to show their face. That
They
one
want
is
to
fine too,
trust.
but
They want to trust
just make
somebody.
sure your beat is fire. That's all I can tell. Make sure your beat is fire, even if you don't want to show. Let your work speak for you.
Jeb,
Of
These guys,
course.
see,
this guy
Jeb,
for the
for real.
longest. Echo,
Jeb,
Jeb, you know,
Echo,
say that one
Jeb,
go long, go
Jeb,
long
Echo,
small, sha.
I don't know if
Ask OY Productions. Once you can put a face to the brand, guy, the boost
yeah,
you will
no,
see.
once you can put a face to the
Jeb,
brand, it's
don't
alright.
Bro,
worry,
Like
you'll soon try it.
Putting a face to the brand increases so much. I used to watch, there is one man on YouTube, I am Music Mogul. He makes very good, nice content, but he's not his brand, no, he's just a do-am. Until he started putting his face immediately, yeah, he now said the same thing we are saying.
I'm telling you, I
Once you
did put
put
my
a face to the
before.
brand, he makes a different feel. Now, companies, they work with him now. Since last 2 years, I just they see him with all this, maybe all these people that produce
just
our
screen
music
record and that's
equipment,
it. Right.
all these people, you understand?
I
Once
know
he
really
started
good.
putting is he helps. You can he does his own plugins. See, if you put
Yeah.
face, even if you are not making beat again, you can go to another business. You still they sell because it's a brand thing, sort of a thing. Do you understand? So
Let me just give
he
an
has
analogy.
his advantage and disadvantage
Um,
too, but more of advantages. Yeah.
Jeb, if they put you in a room with your robots, you can't really communicate your feelings to each other. If I visit a page that there's no personality to that page, how would I relate? I know you want it's all business, let's stick to business, but I won't be able to relate. Like now, people see that I do this, people cannot connect with me on a personal level. You understand? It brings some kind of trust that this is also a human being like me. Unlike visiting a page and it's just all beats by my beats. If I not buy my beats, get
Yeah,
out
no,
of
no,
here.
facts. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. If you're scared of putting on your face, like at least try other methods. You might not want to be like showing on your face. Try collab with big producers too. Try work with other producers that doing stuff. Collab with other people too. People that are
Yeah,
making sales. Not just don't just do focus on just like I see a lot of people's beats pages. They're just like a beat artwork. That's it. Even
yeah.
if I click, if I scroll like two of your pages, I'm not even gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at your page ever again. But if I see all that stuff you're doing that is engaging, maybe like
Straight up.
tutorials,
Or
maybe I do like
maybe
animation, maybe something that is unique. You know what I'm saying? You might not have to be like your face. You can always find other
if we
alternatives.
look at it from another angle too, there might be, since their target are music artists, maybe music artists don't care about all of that. They just want to listen to beats. How about that?
Right. See Echo the Guru for the longest. Echo is show his face all the time. I don't know if you guys know Echo the Guru.
Yeah, but to an
These
extent,
days he doesn't show his face anymore. Like, but there's no way you listen to Echo the Guru and you're like, I don't want to buy these guys beats because they are so like they are so good. If you can reach that level
see,
of making your beats that
now
good, then
for Echo,
Go ahead.
if we ask the chat now, not everybody will know. Not everybody will be able to say Echo shows his face, but it covers like from the mouth,
The
like it
mask.
covers a part out. But I can relate with that brand now because I can see a person, kind of the image of a person to connect with. My Echo the chats
Right.
with the talk small. But I mean, like I like that brand. For example, now ZDJ, this guy that used to wear
One DJ in
in
EDM
US,
DJ like
yes.
that. Very popular. Like one top.
Mal 5. Is it Mal 5?
I don't
Dead
even know.
Mouse,
Used to.
Dead Mouse,
Mouse.
Dead
and
Mouse. Dead Mouse.
Dead
Yeah,
Mouse,
yeah.
and this other, what is that? Is the other guy, Marshmallow and Dead Mouse.
Marshmallow.
Now
Right.
there was they didn't show their face, but there was a personality they were connecting with. You understand? There was a
Right.
human being figure there. You might not want to show your face. Your brand might be you're wearing one mask or something just to maybe secure yourself so that when you walk outside,
Or maybe
you
you're
can
showing
still
your
walk
hands
freely.
doing.
You
There's
get
this guy.
Maybe you're
This guy to
doing.
watch on YouTube before my I think it's Omar or something like. Before he started showing his face, all he used to do is just his hands playing beats on the drum
you
pad.
get and people will
That,
connect.
those videos were like after a while he started showing his face, but
Yeah.
at least do more than just putting picture
Only
and artwork.
picture
Do
and
more than that.
artwork and stuff.
Do more than that.
And in terms of social engagement too,
yes,
I think they will engage more with something much more than artwork and music at the background.
right.
You understand? Maybe once in a while, you might just be putting stuff like that up. It's not easy for somebody with the introvert.
Yeah.
But I will
content
say
and-
this in the long run. Make sure your bits are fire, because if your bits are not
Yes,
fire,
so, yes,
regardless
so-
regardless
yes,
of
so-
what we are
the
saying.
engagement
Yes.
you have.
I know what
I
I've
saw-
seen on
I saw-
Instagram reels. I know what
saw
I've
his
seen on
video on
Instagram
Instagram.
reels.
I saw a video on Instagram. This guy's studio is like well furnished. Everything is so fire, bro. I said let me even check his website. All the mixes I was saying was like nah. From this studio, it cannot be possible.
With all the equipment
With
and
all the
gadgets.
equipment this guy has in his, I was like, it can't be possible, man. So make sure your work is fire. That's all I can tell you. No
At
matter
least
what,
that's the main
that
thing
one
now.
will help you a lot.
Vesh, are you going next? We have answered Moobs.
Okay, let me check. I think I have one question here.
Your
so
video.
it's to come up soon. The camera is picking up. So JJ is asking, how can I transfer all my plugins from Logic X to the old? How can I transfer my plugins and Logic X from old iMac to new iMac? All
That's
my
why.
productions.
Transferring
Yeah.
of plugins. I have not actually done that. I've transferred folders library of my sounds, but not plugin. I had to install new plugins. I can't really say I think what you should do. Can you clone the
Hard drive.
that's long. No, because the hard drive will now clone the actual
OS and all.
OS, so it might not work in the new drive. Honestly, I've not done that, but I definitely know for sure it can be possible. Probably all our component folders. If you go to audio, you understand all the you know that some once you install a plugin now, it goes into the component folder. So what I'll tell you to do is that all the folder that our audio plugins are, if you go to library, maybe application support audio, I think it's somewhere around there, or you first go to Logic before you get it or something. It's around there. So you can copy all the component folder, like these are the main file. Because when you click install, this is the install will just copy that file to that directory. You understand? So copy that. Go and copy all of them. You understand? Even some, if you have a standalone application, copy it as well. You understand? Go and drag, just screenshot where it is in the old Mac and look into the new Mac, place it there, restart the computer, rescan the plugin, whatever,
that should work.
and try that.
Look at the Mac is better than Windows. Okay.
No. It's
Okay,
because I don't have much idea.
okay,
I'm just thinking about there will be a better way.
See the whole process.
No.
But I think I still want to get Mac just to get the feeling of how Mac
that feel of the big boys feel.
Yeah, big boys feel.
That's so.
This guy is they're always bashing out everybody on Wizard, Select, Jazzy, Ableton, Logic, and everybody. They're always bashing. Everybody's always giving us bad boosts. Which one is better? Which one is not better?
No. This kind of word never no go finish. It can never end.
Yeah, sorry, please. There's a question here. I think I need to really attend to it quickly because I don't want person to fall victim. One Dav is
Okay.
asking, so I've been confused lately. I'm thinking of getting a new PC. I'm thinking of getting either a gaming PC or a MacBook. What do you sincerely suggest? Let me
How
quickly
much do you have?
first.
How much do you have?
Let me answer. Now your budget
Yeah.
matters. If you have the money to get at least a 2020 MacBook, so for if you can get 2020 MacBook, that's fine. And you want to and you are familiar with Logic Pro and the surroundings of MacBook, you can handle MacBook and stress, fine. But if you want to get PC, take your eyes away from gaming PC, except you are going to be gaming. See, and don't make this mistake.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that?
See, don't make this mistake some of us have been making. Look for a PC that can handle CPU intensive tasks, not GPU intensive tasks.
Okay. You get it.
Do you understand? Don't make the mistake I made. I rushed. I went to buying. I bought 2 gaming PCs now. One had issues because of battery. This thing, battery blah blah. Battery swole. I had to take out the battery. On the long run, the fan started misbehaving. Where I repair, help me and clean up the fan. Baba go short my board. I had to look for money again. I didn't produce for 1 full month. I had to go and hustle money to get a new PC. Now this new PC, I'm making beats. I'm watching Jeb Josh live. He's streaming with the same PC and bro is loading plugins. I'm like, I can't try this. I can't try this with I have a gaming PC, but I can't try this. I have a gaming PC with 6 gig of VRAM and I can't try what Jeb Josh is doing with this PC.
I mean, I don't know how you do your settings though. I don't know how you do your settings.
Guy, my settings is no, see, Jeb Josh, this one, trust me, it's not settings issue. I can put it to you that it's not settings issue. Maybe one,
my PC is actually a gaming PC.
It's a gaming PC, but let me guess, you have a nice CPU. You have your RAM is okay.
If you're buying computer, you don't know who's gonna buy a computer. Go and buy specs. That's what I tell people.
I keep telling people be asking me, should I buy HP or buy Dell?
My computer is
see,
it's concerning you HP.
Who knows what
What's inside?
It's not HP, it's not Alien, it's power. Nobody knows power.
When I take my PC to church, people ask me, and which system is this one? Is it a good system? I'm like, it's Razer. I'm like, which one is Razer again? All they know is HP and Dell. I'm like,
big boy computer now. I see this boy. Razer and big boy computer.
For you, but it's not giving me what I want. I have to get a second PC for streaming. I have to get another gaming PC.
Depending on your budget.
So
depending on your budget, right? The money you used to buy a basic MacBook. If I want to even call the price, I bought my computer like 1,200, right? That 1,200 is the price of a small MacBook.
Yeah.
What they call it?
MacBook Air, Abi.
MacBook Air. If you want to buy a MacBook that has the same specs as my computer, you spend nothing less than $3,000 just to get the same specs. Yes, that I have on my computer. So it's more of money. I feel Mac, you spend a lot to buy the parts, like the RAM, and you can't even upgrade. You can't upgrade anymore.
The new ones you can't upgrade anymore. The new ones, yeah.
You have to buy.
You have to go and buy the whole.
I know sure if you do Mac. Meanwhile, like they touch things, they change things up and down.
Think about that one before you buy Mac. I mean, just advise you think of that one. If you have the money, then go ahead. But as you're buying the one that you have money, buy the one that has at least 16 gig, at least 16 gig RAM, at least 1 gig terabyte, at least.
Please, first thing first, SSD. I bet.
It's gonna be SSD.
It has to be SSD. SSD drive. Never try the.
And you still need to go and buy ports again. Type C ports to your Lightning or for Mac
expansion.
But if you're buying a Mac Windows computer, trust me, that money alone is good enough to get you a very, very good computer.
If the person is used to Apple,
I'm not saying don't be used. If you're used to Apple, just make sure you have enough money, because you'll be frustrated when you buy a laptop that is 8 gig RAM or 4 gig RAM with MacBook. And you can't do much with it. When you load 3 plugins, it's very crying.
No, you can't do much with like a MacBook from maybe Mac 2012, maybe 2011, 2012. You can't really do much, only minimum. But maybe from 2016, I think from 2016, MacBook Pros. You understand?
Yeah,
they are really powerful.
So one that is saying he's a Windows person. So I think a Core i7 9th gen is fine for him, right?
Core i7 or at least i5. i5 is at least.
Okay, say no get money.
Yes,
you should get an i5 at least 11th gen. or
all,
let's
at
say
all.
at all 9th or 11th gen at all.
And at least 16 gig RAM. Don't
At
buy
least
anything
16
less
gig
than
of
16.
RAM. At least 16 gig of RAM.
If you
Then
don't, you want to do a lot of bit of video editing, like exporting
mm,
your bits to video to upload on YouTube,
mhm,
get a laptop that has at least maybe
4 gig
4
RAM,
gig of
4 gig
video RAM, video memory
Yes,
RAM, video RAM,
yes.
VRAM
4
at
gig of
least.
VRAM, 16 gig of RAM, 1 terabyte of SSD space.
Yeah, look at the specs.
At least the
That's what I
Core
will tell you.
i5 11th or at all bad 9th
Or
generation.
buy i7.
If you can
i7.
afford i7, please go for i7. Okay. So your concern is the speed of the CPU. How
Not the name.
also check the speed of the CPU. Also, at least don't go below 2.5 or 2.6, or if you can even get 3 point something, right? Gigahertz for the
I
speed.
mean, for laptops, the speeds are always kind of limited,
Yes,
like 2.5.
yes, that's the issue with
Anything-
laptop.
But
Anything from-
Decto. Yeah, you're right. Go on, Jebs.
Anything from like i7, i5, the highest we see is like 2.5. If it's more than
Sadly.
2.5, that laptop's gonna have battery issues. From my experience, that laptop's gonna have battery issues because you're using a lot of CPU and you're running through battery. So
Yes.
even if you're going to be plugging it directly to your laptop, you know that laptop batteries, they have like a limit. So if you overpower it too much, your battery will spoil, something like that too. Or better still, just buy desktop and make sure you know that
I'm
your
telling
problem
you,
is just
see,
light.
last and desktop
Problem
I
is
go
just
still buy.
light. Because my laptop is, I think is Ryzen 5, so almost same as i7, but the speed is like 3.4, 3.5. You cannot see any
Crazy.
laptop with this speed
Crazy.
because it's
That's
gonna
mad
be.
though.
Yeah.
You cannot see any laptop with this
It's going
speed.
to see, except
So-
except you want to go and buy Predator.
Even Alienware, when I went to buy my laptop, when I went to buy my computer, I saw Alienware. Alienware didn't have the speed that my computer has.
That's
Yeah.
I think that's the advantage
Look at
over
it.
over desktop
That's
from
PC
laptop.
over laptop.
I'm
You can think of
we
think
learn
of what
every
you
day.
want
Oh,
to
man.
achieve.
I'm on
Now to get desktop,
desktop way.
I'm telling you something, and it's
Desktop
fully
way.
customizable.
And you can easily open
Upgrade.
turn it as
I'm
upside
telling
down.
you.
I bought extra RAM. I bought like they're like three hard drives in my computer right now.
Wow.
I bought extra RAM again to put. But if you buy a MacBook, know that all those ones, whatever you
bro.
buy is that's it
No,
for you.
it's crazy
forever and
money.
ever.
If you are just go for Windows, if you are just trying, just go for Windows.
So
If you know you want to
Wonder
buy
I
small,
I hope you have heard
upgrade
Wonder
small.
Hope you have heard.
Go for Windows.
We don't give them too much
Gems.
gems.
I think that should guide and help you. And don't be in a haste, please.
Yes,
Take your time.
rush
Don't
it.
rush. Take your time. Make sure
If
you find what will work
if
for
it's
you.
possible, safe, look at the specs, compare the specs.
Go to
Before I buy anything,
please
whether-
go to YouTube and look for
Yes,
problems with that
yes,
laptop.
YouTube.
Search problems
Before I
with
buy
that laptop. Can
anything
you
in this
handle the
life,
problem?
Before I buy anything in
I'm
this life, I go on YouTube and watch. If I buy something, I don't check the reviews. I know I'll put my head inside with problem
It's
already.
important.
Chai.
Check the reviews.
Yeah, check
Watch
the
the
reviews.
Reviews always is important though. It's very, very important.
Very important. Go and type in YouTube problems with so laptop.
That particular
I wish
one
I
you
had
want
known.
to
It was
get.
when I went online. Now I started seeing my old laptop that it has fan problem very well. It has battery problem. I'm like, can you imagine? And I didn't know all this.
And again, these laptops, you can't like really overpower your laptops. That's why I'm also recommending desktop. But living in
you
somewhere
know-
like Nigeria, it's very hard to have a desktop.
But you know the laptops is not meant to be doing all those workload
Yeah.
now. You
Yeah, it's
understand?
for
That's the
traveling
idea of
something.
laptop.
I mean, that's really
You
the
understand?
idea to travel.
But we
with it.
want to turn laptop to
To work
engine
out.
room.
I don't blame everybody because, like I said, we live in Nigeria. There's no always lights.
Yeah,
So
because
you want to
I want to get the best
and if you're
laptop,
mobile,
whatever you can.
As
you
well,
can
yeah,
do.
yeah. If you are mobile, yeah.
Yeah, you want to get the
like
best.
me, so
one.
I'm thinking of getting a MacBook. If I don't, I get a MacBook or I get a Mac Studio, because if I get MacBook, I know I can go everywhere with it. But I know I'm limited because I can't really do much on it.
Bro,
if I get Mac Studio,
Hey,
like Mac Mini or something like that, I know that at least I'm getting enough power with. Because
yes,
the thing you're paying for with laptops, you're paying for the mobility. You're not paying for anything else. They
yes,
reduced all the
yes,
specs.
yeah. That's why the price, yeah.
That's why it's expensive.
You are so right. You are so right. The mobility.
Yeah.
And the Mac Studio is that one is crazy. It's crazy. So let's go. Am I the one asking question? Or is it Jeff?
I don't have any more questions to ask.
Okay.
Everybody else.
Oh, okay. Austin Okeke says, you guys are the best. I'm a producer and a songwriter based in Trinidad, but I'm originally from Nigeria. Do you guys review songs? I mean, sending you songs to get your feedback. Me personally, I don't have a time for reviewing songs. I can just pull up on my Instagram, you understand? But Vesh Beat review songs every Friday.
But we are
That's tomorrow.
We are forced for now until either late in May or April, May, June. To be June, I will come
Sometimes
back.
when I'm streaming, I do like
Yes.
reviews. Sometimes when
So
I'm streaming,
so
Oh,
you bear
okay.
with me. I'm
sometimes.
going through a big phase in life for right
If
now.
you catch me live,
So
just send it to me and tell me
so
we'll have it before review.
probably ending of May or beginning of June, I'll be back full force. Everything will change. Watch and see.
Okay.
Okay,
Then
bad guy,
they go through
bad
something
guy.
person like that.
Easy. Oh, why easy.
Very sure, she not gonna woo me. Sorry. Okay, if I want to ask, let me just ask one more, please. Red Sea Beat says, how do you approach your gain structure or gain staging when it comes to recording or imputing sounds? Jeb Josh, I don't know, maybe you can answer quickly.
How do you approach game staging?
When you are recording, you understand? How do you do gain
Is it
staging? Or when
recording artist?
probably maybe artist or an instrument, anyone.
I mean, it depends on the song. Sometimes you want to. There's something I heard Marvin say. Depending on the song and depending on the vibe the artist is going for. Sometimes you want the song to be the artist vocals to be in the middle of the mix. Sometimes you want it to be above the mix a little bit, like above the instrumentals. Sometimes you want it to be like just in the middle. So it depends on what they're going for. If you want it to be above the instrumental, that one is going to be your levels too. But mixing wise, once everything is compressed, I just put a limiter at the end of after I've done all my mix and everything, put a limiter just to make sure that the levels are like constant. All I can tell you. Put a limiter at the end of your vocal chain to be sure that the levels are constant. Then if you want to be a little bit louder than the mix, make sure it's louder than the snare. I use the snare to test it because you don't want it to be louder than your kick. So I use the snare to like test my levels. If the vocals is a bit louder than the snare, then it's gonna be almost on top of the mix. But if it's a little bit lower than the snare, it's going to be like in the mix. That's how I get my own. I don't know if you guys have any other tools you guys use.
Vesh.
Nothing. I don't really do vocal mixing, you understand? I don't really record vocals.
I do a lot of vocal mixing. Funny. I prefer mixing vocals than mixing beats.
I love mixing beats.
Wow.
Please, I love mixing beats. I cannot really I cannot decipher mixing vocals yet. Like it's still a mystery to me.
I mean, it's easier because they're just focusing on one thing. The only thing you look at when you're mixing vocals is like
when I handle vocals, I'm thinking of warmth, thinking of energy, I'm thinking of the crispiness, thinking of blending it with the mix, I'm thinking of spreading the image. Until I get there.
No,
all of that's gonna be based on the beats too. I have noticed sometimes you want to kill yourself on the vocals, but the beat
because the beat is not mixed properly. Exactly.
Yes.
A lot of people just
songs,
download beat on YouTube.
Cheap mic, like I use BM800 to, but if you hear the mixing, you won't believe I use BM800 because the beats mix perfectly. The mic is I just like trying to kill the vocals a bit, and everything is sitting well inside the mix. Sometimes it's the beats that doesn't have a good mix. That's one thing I noticed.
That's true. That's true. When the beat is nice, the voice will just swim on top.
We just enter inside like magic.
And when you record, recording artists is actually sweet. Oh, if you are recording artists with Sabi,
yes, very sweet.
I've been with artists that knows what they are singing. It's just, bro. I've recorded Teniola. Bro, I don't know. Like if you record artists that sing, it will sweet you. You don't need to do much again on the vocal.
Very true.
Especially if you have a very good, nice, like I said, the
source is important.
Structure.
Source of the signal or source of the sound is very important. And if the source is good, that means it's going to be good.
Exactly. Because recording voice, you understand, it depends on the artist's, projection of the voice. You understand? When they know they are doing some kind of falsetto or some kind of thing, they know they'll shift back. The way they are singing, they are singing dynamic. I want to stay. I know how you sing, but say when artists they sing. So if you can, artists know all those things like, oh, my voice is like not you. You are trying to hold your gain knob on your mix, on your audio interface. Try to be reducing it and be pulling it up. And you would not really like to record on low volume in case of, the artist might affect your mix regardless too, because you have, at some point, you want to boost everything up. So
sometimes
it's just about
watch the artist. Like I've gotten some projects that somebody sent to mix, and I hear the recording. I'm like, how do you record this thing and you send it to me? I can't fix this. Go back and record this thing again. Watch when you have an artist recording, watch the levels. Don't just let them do their thing.
No.
Hey, bro, this part is too loud. Me yourself, that's why you're the recording engineer.
Yeah, that's your job to make sure
to guide the artist.
Exactly.
Some artists they don't know all that stuff. So you have to tell them,
Exactly.
hey,
You have
your
to
voice is
teach
too
them.
loud.
Yeah.
Or you reduce the volume and tell them, oh, move back a little bit or move a bit
Exactly.
closer. So
Exactly.
be the engineer at that point. Don't just collect anything. And because I know sometimes you are shy to talk to artists because you know artists always come with their ego. Artists will
Yeah.
come, if they come with their ego, you can't tell them your voice is no. Some artists don't want to hear you say anything. So
Mm.
how will we have that mind to tell them, oh, this voice is too loud, or they
If
won't
you are
take this one.
bold enough, you know what you are doing. You tell them the right thing to do.
Okay.
Because they will still come back because you are doing the right job. You understand? If they are getting the right job, you are doing the right recording, right output, you are getting it. They'll always come back to you. You
If the song
understand?
is bad, they will always blame the producer. They will
Now
never
you
say
ah
they'll never say the producer, the artist thing. They'll say the producer is not good. When I went to record in the studio,
I'm
very
telling you,
rubbish song. They won't
you
say that
understand?
I was shouting or
That's what
anything.
people will hear at the end of the day, not say this thing. So you have to, oh, this is the right way. This is this. You understand? Some of them don't know. Some people just think you just carry microphone, start singing, and you
That
know.
was the most annoying one. They would
So
mic like this and be like,
no, that's normal thing now. That's the new
they are
style
doing
now.
it.
No, you don't need to
I will.
know. No.
No, I'm just saying that's what we see every day
That's
now.
not
It's
what
not.
now.
Is
Me,
it new in your
I
eye?
said maybe they're
That
using mics like this. They're using mics like this. So this SM7B mic.
yes, this one, this
This one
SM7
because
makes
this one I don't know if I can. I don't think I can show you, but this one, the capsule is all the way inside here. You guys can
okay,
probably see
okay,
the
I can
lights.
see. Yeah, I
So
can
even if
see.
they put their mouth here, the capsule is all the way
It's
here. So it's not actually capturing everything
yeah,
close like this one that your mouth
more
is here.
Yeah.
But this one, there's
exactly.
enough space. So it depends on the mic you're using too.
That's
So if
true.
you have
That's
good
true.
mics, you can. But still, look at the levels. Don't just let them record whatever. Look at the
Yeah.
levels and so that when you want to compress the vocals, there's enough a headroom for you to
Because you are
compress.
Mm-hmm.
saving your tomorrow wahala if you record them well. If you are the one mixing it, even though you are not the one mixing it, it's still going to bounce back on your head. So make sure you get the right vocals from them, so as we can get at the end of the day an overall quality song. You get
Yeah.
so Vesh, you get question.
Yeah, I have one
I guess
question
I'm
from
here.
Prod
Oh,
by Lila, I guess.
okay.
Yeah, so Prod by Lila is asking, hello Vesh, what do you do in order to get quality beats for sale during consistency, like on YouTube, posting beats daily? What do you do in order to achieve good quality beats when posting daily?
Good
I think we
quality.
answered the question before.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
we've talked about mixing
you have
already.
to be like consistent with like your sound and your sound selection and your type beats. Some of these producers they have loops they use every day. Some of them they don't waste too much time. They
Mm-hmm.
use loops, they collab with producers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's see,
Using loops and collabing
think
is like
smart, think smart.
Of course.
Think smart. Only see, a human being. Only you cannot do the whole job. Okay, that is. See, I keep giving this analogy. If you watch Burna Boy playing, do you think the producer will come and stand there? Only go to play the keyboard, go to play the beat, go to play the drum, go to play everything what you do for this thing. So
Exactly.
that should give you an idea that okay, everybody has a role to play in a body of
Yeah.
music.
Exactly.
So I think that
collabing is so underrated these days. Like try and find someone that can collab with on the daily as a producer.
Yeah.
Have producer friends too. Have producer friends. Like don't just make beats by yourself and always finish it. You can finish. Try and collab.
Yeah.
Like collabing is so underrated. I will not lie to you. There
But
was a
some
time.
people want okay, talk, sorry.
There was a time Ransom and Ramon they were always collabing every time. Before you know,
I th-
Ransom has
I
produced
thought
for 6ix9ine.
I thought Ransom
Ransom and
got the
Ramon have produced
sauce
for
in it.
6ix9ine.
Fire, fire, fire. I thought that was Ransom Stag. Or
I thought
Ransom got
I
the
thought it was the same
sauce in
person.
it. Fire, 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 fire. I thought that was the Stag for a long time.
So collabing is
Wow.
like it's always going to help you out. And make sure you collab with someone that has the same style as you, that has the same thing you want to make. I see this. This was also a question somebody asked me, but I didn't put it down. He said I sent collabs, but they never finish my beats. When you're collabing with people too, like don't just send collab because you want to collab with somebody. Actually know their style. Don't just send like me. If you want to send me a beat and you send me I'm piano EDM, till tomorrow I will not touch that thing because it's not my style. I can try you, but I might not send it back to you because I'm not feeling that's not my style. If it's maybe like UK Afro swing and you send it to me, that one I can think of something and make that beat and collab on something with you. Then one thing, so some people send collabs. You know that beat does not have head and does not have bottom. There's no idea there.
No
That
direction.
don't. It's
There's
like
no
sending
point.
beat to artists. Beat that is not good. You know you cannot finish it. So why are you sending it to me to finish it? Don't send somebody work that you know there's no direction there. Have a good direction. Don't send beats to that are complete. There's no way you send the complete beat to me and you want me to complete for you
Add
again.
it.
Because I already listened to them. I'm like, this is complete. Don't take something out. Send beats that maybe have space. maybe for drums or for melodies. You get what I'm saying? Don't just send beats for collab and expect them to like, because most of the time it might not be good enough for them. So make sure you have something that they can finish. You know what I'm saying? So
True. Vesh. Okay,
Ah,
you are the one that asked
I
now.
don't know, ask the
I
question.
get.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Red Sea Beats. Red Sea Beats says, I'm an advanced guitarist, pianist, and a drummer. But how do I run away from making guitar, pianist, dominant beats, and balance my skill distribution all throughout the different genres
Ah,
that I produce? Do you understand that question?
no, you have to repeat the
that question
question again.
is complex.
This one is strong.
Is this
Okay.
trying to say that it's very complex or what?
Maybe it's like he knows all these things too much. So how can he balance bro? Red C beat, please write it again in a way that I wonder. Let me know wait so that we'll not answer wrong thing. So there is another question here quickly. As a beat maker, what mindset do I need to have to be respected by artists and to get more artists? This is coming from Aji Sound Producer.
What mindset do I need to have to what?
So what, as a beat maker, what mindset do I need to have to be respected by artists and to get more artists?
I also want to know your value. I know your worth as a producer. I know your value and your worth. If you don't know your value and your worth, they won't take you serious. If you are a producer that always go with anything you want is free, they will never take you as a serious producer because they feel like they can always use you for free. And anything that they're always taking for free does not have value. So know your value, know your worth. Know that this artist really needs me. I'm not going to stoop solo. I'm not going to like reduce my value because I want to work with an artist. You know what I'm saying? Know your worth as a producer. That one will help you, giving you good mindsets.
Yeah, and
because at the end of the day, the artists need you as a producer. They know they cannot make their beats themselves. So if they know they can't make their beats themselves, that's why they're coming to you to make beats for them. So know your value.
Always know your value, know your worth. If you know that, you will really find peace when you're trying to get more artists. You understand? And this thing that can actually even come as you developing yourself. You understand? You notice that most people that are very good, say that they get one kind. Some people they say they get pride. No, it's not pride. It's because they know say they're good. You understand? They know. So you can't tell me nothing.
Right.
You get so try and investing more in your craft, getting good in making beats and stuff. You understand? It is going to boost your morale. You understand? It's going to make you, understand like, oh, I can actually make similar beats that this guy made for this A-list artist or this guy. You understand? So when I want to do business, you understand, even though I've not, get some, heat here and there of work with these guys, but I know I should be able to charge substantial amount where go make sense. Not like you're pricing me, underpricing me, or want to treat me anyhow like artists that are a producer that does not know what they are doing. So always and every time try to be and place yourself in a position of value. You understand? If you're always in a valuable position, always know that say then go they hunt for you all the time. And don't they do beggy? You understand? Don't be like they always sort of like leak their behind. You understand? Say you did good. Don't worry with time. And if you are putting yourself out there, it will be the other case because they will now be in your own DM rather than you being their DM. That's why we used to say that it's good. I know some people don't want to post their face and stuff. I don't know the kind of question I will give to you now, but you understand these things do help. When you are very, very good, you understand? All these beats where I go play, I go just play 1-2 chord. I'll post on my YouTube, on my Instagram, every time in my DM. I will about how much with that beat. Baba, honestly, I'll not lie to you. Anytime you see me make all those beats, they make beats, they make something, know that there's somebody in my DM asking they want to buy it. I can guarantee you that one 99.9% every single time. You understand? So all those things help. So try and place yourself there. Know what you are doing. Know that you are very, very good in your field. Confirm. You go. What is it called? Like you are putting down an authority in your field. Say yourself, you know what you're doing. So any artist that meet you, they will even be afraid. Say, how much this guy could collect? You understand? So when you mention your price, no shake. Don't be afraid. Like you might run away. You understand? Sometimes you price yourself.
Who go buy your beat? Go buy your beat last.
bro. You
Imagine going to
ah
a top producer and going to price be like SARS, going to price be some SARS. Would they answer you? No,
they'll not,
no.
obviously they'll
You
not
know the
answer
value
you.
of SARS. You cannot
You
go and
understand? So
say
if you
SARS, give me
understand,
this
they know the value.
for
Even
cheap price.
that's what I'm saying. Sometimes, say we they get, name drop or dropping names or whatever they call it. Like, even though you don't have any names to drop, but your job, like Jeb has been mentioning, emphasizing on the main quality, the main, foundation stuff is for your beat, for your music to be very, very nice.
100%.
If that one day nice, bro, that one is the main thing. The remaining thing are packaging. You just have to package yourself around.
Even if the artist you're working with doesn't value you, if you do a very nice work for him, right, you can play it somebody else. Somebody can say, who made this beat for you?
Exactly.
And they will come and find you.
Exactly.
I've had cases where I did mix beats for somebody or something like I mixed for songs for people, right? Free work from nowhere. I was just on my own. Months later, somebody called me from, I think I was on Cotonou at that time. Somebody called from Nigeria. I was like, hey, I'm a very, it was a big artist at that time. I heard your work from somebody. Can you teach me how to mix? I'm like, me. See this legend, how to mix from nowhere. Free work I did for somebody. And not like it was the free work. The money that the guy paid me was very cheap. So when I got the money, I was so angry, I deleted the whole project. So the guy called me months later. I was like, Jeb, I heard your work. Like, can you show me the project? I'm like, I don't delete that project too. So, I mean, the thing I'm saying is, if you're good enough, right? If you're so good, it will help you get clients, even if you don't have a name. You don't know where your clients are going to come from, just from doing work that is good. Yeah. It's always help. Your work will speak for you most of the time.
Very true.
That's like
okay. Wicked vibes. Vesh, do you want make I ask another?
Just work on yourself. That's all I can say. Work on yourself. Yeah.
Basically,
I have one question here from Victorino Beats. Is asking which level do you have to set on your mix before you master a song? What level do you have to hit in your mix before you master a song?
It depends. There are two ways to mixing and mastering. Some people mix low and master high. Some people mix as if they are mastering and they just do little on their mastering. Depends on what works for you.
Some people master before mixing.
Yeah, wow. Some people are already mastered there and they just
I can guarantee you that one. They have mastered it and they will not start mixing around the mastering. It has changed, bro.
Wow.
You understand? And make use of your ears. That's why they say that you should not. They are your most expensive, the most precious, whatever to your craft. You understand? So take good care of your ears, and you can mix with your ears as well. You get so it depends on your
workflow to start with. But depends on what you want to achieve too. So.
Because some people are making beats, the beat is sounding mixed. See, there are different angles of working, so know the one that works for you easily. You understand, and you have to try different ones to actually know the ones that
you like. With you. Right.
Yeah. So there's somebody. I said, it's not somebody. Wicked Vibe says, how do you register for your BMI? For your royalties, how do you register for your BMI?
Just visit the website and register. That's all.
Yes, there are free sites.
Just visit BMI on its own and register.
There's ASCAP and it's BMI. Yeah, I can't remember, but I know one is free, one is not free. I think BMI is free.
I think BMI is free.
No, BMI is straightforward. It's straightforward. Just go and just put your normal details. Even if you're in Nigeria, if you're in any country.
Or make sure you have your ID cards, all those your national stuff.
Have an ID card, yeah.
Have international passport. Now they walk. I don't talk.
International passport.
Yeah, no go.
Okay, I have international passport.
Forget, so just go to BMI. Forget that ID card you have. That's no they go far. Get international passport.
But now ID card I use for my Google AdSense. So
Google in Nigeria now. But my own they no collect my NIN. They no collect.
Your address not there for the end.
See, forget that international passport work last. I wish I knew this.
International passport
it works almost everywhere. International passport works. If not everywhere.
International passport works almost everywhere because everything is electronic now, so they can verify the information.
I'm telling you. But if not your other one where you get all more or yours your case,
so you can easily register that. Wicked Vibes. I hope you are hearing. So Samuel, sorry, Veshbit, you have question.
I've already asked, but someone's asking, please, my contact. I'm new on contact, but mine is not like the of other producers. Please, I need more info on contact. Maybe you downloaded the contact player, or I think there's another lower version again.
Yes,
so
player.
Make sure
the 5.6.1.
go and check their website when you download it. Make sure I
Get
don't only
contact 6.
contact 6 and not contact
No,
5.
you know, if you use contact 6, I think it's the contact 5 like standalone that you use to import the sounds so as to show in 6. I don't know. That contact is a bit.
Yes, I think they're always updating it now. Now you have to do something else
I
to
know the one of
Mm.
make contact 6 work.
5.6.1. It works well. That version. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe for Mac, let me say for Mac, 5.6.1.
That's just like library manager now for
Yep.
contacts. It's no longer direct from contacts.
It's no longer direct. That's true. Samuel Okemiri says, can you shed some light on compression, especially when mixing beats, and also bus compression, and how to make the sound heavy and full?
Okay, that's a lot of questions in one.
Just say, just define, what compression.
In case you
like
guys
how
are now,
compression
we're
can help
already
you.
2 hours into this.
The conversation is so interesting. You have been
Oh
here
my
for
God, Chai. Okay. Let's just. Okay, I don't know. Do you want to quickly say something? Only veg, or if you.
Only okay for compression. So just understand the principle behind compression. What is compression? Compression is basically compressing, like the literal meaning. You are compressing sound. So when a sound you're telling that processor that when this sound gets to this level, I want you to take out this amount of decibel from the signal coming in and keep the level throughout on this threshold I have set on this particular processor. It's basically like if I'm talking like this and I'm talking small and all, and at the point I shout, you understand? So compressor is going to hold everything like that and make sure that it's not sounding unpleasant to the listener. Okay, so if you know that particular principle, if you know what a compressor does, once you know it like that, then you can begin to go into your types of compressors, your tube compressors, your whatever. I know there are different kind of processors and compressors and all, which I'm not too familiar with.
And he asked for bus compression. So if I quickly may add, I do use bus compression more when I'm dealing with percussions and my vocals because I want to glue everything together. And my go-to bus compressor is SSL from Waves. You understand? So that's my go. It works easily. Just drop it there. Deactivate the analog button and just use your it will hear the difference immediately. You understand? So that works for me. Freaky Mix quickly asks, how do I really improve as a beat maker? How do I learn more about melodies and improve generally? Should I remake more beats? What should I do? Quick one.
I think you've answered yourself.
No answer is remake more beats.
Okay, straight up. Let's go. This one is going to Vesh. Wilson the Wizard. He said, hey, Jeb, Vesh, what's the first steps to selling beats online in Nigeria?
Make good beats. Make good beats first. Just first and foremost, start making good beats.
Victorino B says, is there any different recording vocal in FL Studio and Logic or Cubase?
There's no difference.
Jeb,
everything depends on your
hardware,
on your gear. There's really no difference. It just depends on your gear.
No difference.
Some people might say that like audio engine might be different, but it's still at the end going to depend on the gear you have.
That's true. OB254 Music says, I love you. My question is, when mastering, do you use loudness meter? If yes, it should play at around what levels for my track to be loud enough? He said,
okay.
What's the loudness? What my question is, when mastering, do you use loudness meter? If yes, it should be. If okay, do you use loudness meter? So if you're using loudness meter, at what level do you consider it to be loud enough? That's what he's asking.
If you ask me personally, I'll say if you use LUFS, use -14 for YouTube. If you're playing to YouTube, just be sure it's at -14. But if you want it to be loud like commercial mixes, some people can go around -9, -7, -8. So
somebody mentioned -6 here. Okay.
-7, -6 is very crazy loud, but like 7, 8, 9 is a very good spot for like commercial levels to want to compete with commercial levels.
Ayo Inspired says, please, does Omnisphere work like Contact? I mean, can I transfer my Omnisphere library from Mac to Windows and just download the Windows software?
Yes, you can. You
Okay.
can.
Same thing like contact library now.
But
So is this
it's kind of different, but you can. I know how to do it, but you can. I know you can.
okay? I guess for the YouTube, I think that's the question we answer. I don't want to flip to Instagram to check more questions. Let's just send the. Let's just. You understand? Any other thing?
The question, yeah, we already answered it. What do you do when there's a beat block and you still want to create beats? We've answered that already. So you have to
Yeah,
rewind. Let's
Can
remaking.
watch
rewind
the
the
stream
stream.
again.
So
Can watch the stream again.
Just
we've answered that
rewind
question
this
already.
stream because of time, so that it can be short and sweet. We should not go overboard. You understand? So
Yeah.
2 hours is a nice time that we
Yep.
have spent.
Quite
Wow,
lengthy,
I'm
but
seeing
it's
My
nice.
stream ended. So I thought I couldn't get more questions. My stream ended a long time ago, so I just recorded.
Okay,
So I'll
that's
still,
Eh,
cool. That's
I
cool.
did,
I'm,
this
I'm
was
still
already
streaming,
a
I'm still
flop. I'll
recording.
still go back and,
I still have my
edit
guys watching me. So
wow. Why did you? It ended automatically or
Yeah,
what?
then automatically, I think it was my network or something. So
Yeah. Your screen was flickering. I be what that the
yeah.
other time. So guys,
Wow, I still have things.
hopefully,
More people are still
I
watching.
would like
Shout out to
I
guys.
would like to appreciate Vesh and Jeb Josh, especially Vesh. Now he ginger me like we should do this thing. You understand? I just need somebody to pinch. Let's start. You understand?
yeah.
So yeah,
So-
and to be sincere, that is how I operate too sometimes. Sometimes if you know like pinch me about something, if you just dey reluctant. I mean, yeah.
Thank you so much, Jeb Josh. It's so nice to have you. Somebody
so
that
much.
always ginger me too.
Funny enough,
Jeb
today was
Josh.
my day off. That was how I was like, I'll be able to join.
Oh
I
wow,
have
luckily
to
for
ask.
us.
Wow.
Thank God.
So you don't chop part of your resting day now. Sorry.
No, it's good.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Yeah.
much. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. So we have to go. We have to log off. Yeah. Hopefully, if I'm able to make it on Sunday to review Beat again, make sure you're following me on Instagram at OI Productions on Instagram.
Yeah.
Maybe on Sunday, I might just pop up and do Beat review like we did last Sunday.
On Sunday.
Unless
What time on Sunday?
no, I did it like 9-10 o'clock, like late in the night.
So
Yeah.
I mean, see, you're doing that.
Yo, everyone in my chat, you guys should hold on. We'll talk whenever.
No, I don't know. That one I just say quick beat review and quick now turn to big beat review. Like I can't believe I have a lot of streams that day over 1,000
chat members. Okay, so I'm with you guys, talking with you guys. I appreciate you guys a lot. Wonder V, Easy Sticks, Victorino, Honky, It's Keep Zoe. I'll spend 10 minutes with you guys before I finally go off. Once they are gone, I'll still be with you guys for 10 minutes. So yeah, let's head back to them chatting. I'll back to you guys.
To end this right now.
Right.
Yes.
All right, so thanks to everybody over at Jeb Josh side, OI Productions.
Thanks to everybody as
family members.
Jeb just don't.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the questions.
Before
Thanks
we finish
for
stream.
Staying with us.
Thank you, Red Sea Beats. Thank you, Ayo Inspired. Everybody that tuned in, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Love ya. Make it cool, make it nice. Yeah.
Bye. Yo, my guys, my real guys. Wait, so people see my face now. Just 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Have I gotten it? I've gotten it. I've gotten it. Main screen. Intermission screen. Yo, my people, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me hear your noise in the chat before we go. Wonder have you seen Beat Battle Habana? I don't tire. My rest now. 2 hours talking is not easy, eh? Yo, I would love to get off now, but I wanted to talk with you guys and tell you guys personally that I won't be available. Yeah, for I won't be too available. So from now till probably end of May, I might be chipping in once in a while in May, but I'll just be really occupied with life in general. So I'm telling you guys now. I don't know why chat's blocking my face. So I'm telling you guys now because you guys are my family here. So yeah, we did see an ending of May or June. Don't worry, you guys have been here since, so you guys will enjoy everything to the last. Okay. Yo, Honky, what's good, bro? I appreciate you for coming through, man. I appreciate. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Yo. So see you guys When I see you guys, yeah, somewhere occupy with life. You won't do where the news sticks. I don't know. So yeah, so I'll see you guys later, guys.